should be heard and everything like that. Oh no. One last thing, guys, and then we should be good to go. Okay, now there's music. Hello Twitch, TheMajestic here, and today you are watching Dungeons and Dragons live on this channel. Yeah, basically, I always screw this up, but welcome to Dungeons and Dragons live, the World of Valkyrie campaign, where a bunch of strangers who met on Reddit get together and become the bestest of friends while playing Dungeons and Dragons live for you every Monday night at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tonight, I am joined by the same wonderful cast as the past 2 weeks. However, only one of those was archived, so this is officially week 2, guys. Week 1 is sort of lost data until we get Justin the audio files, and then he can make a podcast, but for now, that's episode 0. So...
Also, please start your audio if you haven't already.
One more time?
So also, please start your audio if you haven't already.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Let's go ahead and start additional audio things, which I will do now.
I realized after you guys said hi to me, and I said it back, and I probably sounded like a dick, I didn't have my mic on.
Oh.
And I thank you for saying that, because I almost forgot to turn on Audacity, so yay, that's on now.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn on Audacity so that you can also get this in podcast form from Justin himself. But let's go ahead and around and have everyone say hello. Let's start with you, Justin.
Hi, I am Justin, or Zero Score, if you've seen me around the internet. I play the Fire Genasi Warlock named Zashmar Efreet. I was just creating another character for another game that's a sorcerer, so I was trying to remember which one is which. But yes, I'm a warlock. I have a YouTube channel, Zero Score, like I said. I also work for the Charge Shot site, comics and media and TV shows and all that stuff. We've talked about D&D a few times on there too, so it pops up every now and then. But yeah, I have all kinds of stuff around the internet. So.
Love it. Let's go ahead and Rachel say hello too.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I am playing our half-elven rogue, Mira Helder. And I'm just kind of here. I don't have anything to plug.
Okay, so I'm currently saving the last file, which it recovered, but I didn't know you had to save it. Is a thing. I thought that got exported once it was done. My apologies about that, but it should be okay. It's like 1/10 of the way done. And Brandon, say hello and say things about yourself as well. Let me go ahead and be less arrogant.
Hello, I am Brandon. I'm playing Jax, the Black Dragonborn Paladin. I also don't have anything to plug. Just here hanging out, playing some D&D.
And a soon-to-be famous screenwriter, though, so I mean that
hopefully,
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
So today we are continuing in the world of Valkyrie, where we left off. Let me go ahead and get one last thing going. I swear, guys, by next Monday I'll have this all set up and going beforehand. I thought I did, but I always forget Audacity. And, well, audio recording in general. So, gonna go ahead and do my voice recording too, just to be sure. So, where we left off in the past. The group of Mira and Jax, played by Rachel and Brandon, had traveled with each other for a short bit of time until they came to the small town of Silent Drew, where they picked up a flyer asking them to do a bit of an odd job, sort of moving a mysterious object between the towns of Silent Drew and Rumrunner Reef. They were put in contact with Zashmar Efreet, who was a fire genasi with ashen skin and a bald head, which they quickly learned that whenever he gets mad or excited in the heat of battle, it turns to fire. That is, of course, played by Justin. The group of them traveled. Justin and the group traveled to Rumrunner Reef, and then where they almost died due to a dire wolf, them all being first level and it being a dire wolf. Not to mention, there were occasional bad rolls here and there.
Occasional Most rolls I did.
You did almost kill us. So.
That's true.
And I did get an unlucky number of 20. No, I'm kidding. That was a natural one. That would have been funny. It's a natural one, though. That's funny. I did get a good number of natural 20s on it, too. But luckily, due to the fairies in the forest, which they quickly learn can be a bit of an ally because they do detect good and know to help those who are good, but they also quickly learn that they can be pretty pesky as well. They traveled through this magical forest and quickly got to the other side where they were given the mystical substance that Myra quickly learned was not so great on all creatures when she murdered a rat in cold blood. So, there was a school. It was something. Yeah, a rat. It was a rat.
It was the rat.
So they finally just got back to the town of Silent Drew, and they continue their mission, passing through the front gates that are continually guarded by the same guards, actually, are standing outside as when you guys had originally left. They say good day as you guys are walking, and the day is Silent Drew standing between two mountains and almost always in the shade of them. It's a sunnier day, but it's still completely shadowed in Silent Drew. A bit of a glum atmosphere, as sunny as it was outside in the forest. You guys begin to walk through, and the concrete and marble and stones, which had been washed down just a few days prior when you guys were in town through all the rain, still look a good bit better than they did when you first arrived in town. But as you walk, it being about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, some families are here and there, but also some of the more mischievous of people are starting to come out for the evening that is soon to come. What would you guys like to do?
Who are we supposed to be finding? I forgot already.
You are going back to a small, it looks like a sort of a gothic style house with a big open lawn with a stone steps and a white picket fence and a white little letter box, which behind it there's a shrub that opens up, and that's where you generally put the black vials of potion that you carry across the border.
And that's
Okay.
in this town, or?
That is in this town.
Okay.
You picked up the
They can probably-
substances from Rum Runner Reef, which, surprisingly enough, was a very nice, modest town filled with very nice people, actually, which is not really what you heard from the stories, and it surprised you a bit. But you guys came back to Silent Drew, which is famous as a thieves' town. Mira, Rachel, you at the earlier in the episode when you came across last episode when you got to Rum Runner Reef, you said that you wanted to look for Thieves' Cant. That's the name of it?
Yeah. I wanted to take a better look around and see what.
You still
what's
did not
said.
see anything in Rum Runner's Reef. However, the moment you walk into Silent Drew, immediately you can see the walls are all graffitied with Thieves' Cant. You hear that in the darkened alleys, even the most innocent-looking of people and the most family-orientated looking people are all speaking in Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
Well,
Do
not
I pick
all,
up anything
not
of
all,
interest?
But you'll. Good question. You continue to hear little whispers and murmurs in the corridors and little alleys around the area, but it tends to be more things like, later today, and that's about it. That's like all that you hear. And things like that, but nothing to full story. You're not really getting much more than that. Even with your perception, which your base perception, I should say.
My passive is 11.
Yeah. Yep. right.
So I guess we should just head straight there, right? If it's in the same town that we're in now. It's only 2 o'clock.
And we're a little behind.
That too.
You guys, to be fair, you guys were behind on the pickup. However, Zashmar is the only one who knows this. There was no real scheduled time for the delivery.
Well, I'm just assuming we're behind just because we were behind on the pickup.
Fair.
Yeah, true.
I know. I'm just saying Zashmar is really the only one who knows this until he points it out to you.
Okay.
I don't feel like he would really say anything because you guys seem suspicious.
You guys look too nice sometimes, but yeah. So do you guys make your way toward it?
It's more just like okay, let's get this over with.
As you guys,
no dawdling or anything.
I do actually have a question, Zash.
Of course you do.
How exactly does the transfer of payment work on this?
Great question.
Yes, very good question. Dungeon Master?
You get exactly in the same spot, exactly 3 days after you make the drop off. There is a pouch of gold pieces, 500 for each drop off, which is 4 vials. Or 5,
Seem
sorry.
very secure.
Sorry, 5.
Leave us what we need, and we'll pay you in the future.
Well, it's a fairly well hidden trap door underneath a bush that nobody really goes to or looks at.
Fair enough. So he relays that.
All right.
Must be
Anything
very
else?
trustworthy.
I've done this enough times. You can trust the word of another thief.
And what if they don't pay the what's the word I'm looking for? Pre-disclosed amount. Is there any way to ask them why?
If they don't pay the amount, we don't need to ask questions. And he lights his hair up. Or his head up.
Do his eyes change color, actually?
No, it's more just like the symbol of a threat. He's not actually angry.
Okay. So
Because he can do that at will, so yeah.
Make an intimidation roll.
Yeah, I usually have my die closer to my screen. Hold on.
And Myra, go ahead and make a wisdom.
Just straight wisdom?
Oh, that's a 16.
Yeah. 16.
That's an 8.
Yeah, you do not want to continue asking those questions. You are content with what you've gotten, and you are a bit worried if you do continue.
For the record, I wasn't intimidating her. I was saying that they won't ask questions because we killed
Yeah,
them.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Fair. But still,
Yeah,
you see the even though really all that you've seen, the only one that you've seen actually murder someone, strangely enough, is the paladin. You realize that this is a fierce human that should not be trifled with. You are still a little bit frightened by him.
You watch your tongue. I'm not a human.
Sorry, be a humanoid. Sorry, yes. All right. As you guys continue to walk down the streets, passing by a pub after another, clothing shop on the side, miscellaneous items store, and what's the word that I'm looking for? Blacksmith and armorer. You guys finally sort of make your way over to the other side of town, where it's a lot more of a residential district, where up on this little hill, it's home after home in these rows, but as you continue to walk down the main street around the side of the shopping district and curve around, there off in the distance, you can see this little, again, Gothic-style home with a black roof, gray stones all around, and the exterior is sort of like a window terrace on the side that sort of shapes outward, and a little stoop with the top of it, but it's a very elongated home. I want everyone to roll a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God.
13.
From Jax. Wow. Okay, Jax, you notice, being semi-darkened but daylight, you have impeccable vision in daylight, not so great vision in dark. You notice that there are two people who actually look like town's guards standing outside the doorway, along the walkway that leads up to the door itself. And they're just standing there on both sides of the steps that lead up to the door itself. Do you wish to tell the rest about this?
Yeah, and Zash, is this normal?
Zash, you've never seen this.
Yeah. I don't want to say this is unusual, but I've never seen it.
Sounds pretty unusual then.
I mean, I don't get out much. These people aren't really a big fan of me, but
Do you think they're there for the person we're giving these to?
my bet would be yes.
I'm just going to remind Justin as well that Zash has never met the person who makes the pickup, and he does not even know if the person who then takes the items from underneath there live in that house.
He knows ways to find people, though, if he had to.
True, true.
I guess our only option is to complete the mission.
Alright.
You go first, though, Paladin.
Yeah, but aren't the guards blocking our way?
Again, it's like a white picket fence with a little gate that opens up. It looks very ordinary from the lawn aspect of it. The house itself is a little bit more ominous with the darkened stones and the black roof. But the stones that lead, once you get past the gate, there are, again, stones that lead up to it, and right at the edge of the grass, the two guards are standing as steps then lead up to a little porch on the side of the, again, well, I'm sort of explaining it backwards. There's steps that lead up to the porch then, and then there's like a little bellowing outward area, and the door is right here then at the top of the steps. The two guards are standing in the grass in front of those, but where you guys need to go is over here where there's by the white picket fence, essentially. Again, there's a letterbox there, and right behind that is a shrub along the path.
But they could clearly see us, like, get into this
they're looking
sketchy
right
bush.
in that direction.
Right. So should somebody go and distract the guards while we have someone that's really good at sleight of hand toss these into that bush?
Great idea. And he pushes you forward. You got a friendly face, kid.
Wait, how did you have? I don't have my notes from last week. Did you have?
I have one
How
of
many
the one.
has one.
files?
You only gave me one because I
Yes.
thought it looked delicious.
He has one in both of yeah.
We have the other two, or the other four.
And yeah, Myra and Zash both have 2 each.
Okay.
Okay, well,
But we only need 4 to complete. Should we hold on to one?
I think
That's
so. I don't know
5.
why we got 5 in the first place, but I think we probably should hold on to one just as like leverage.
Okay. So I'll keep the one that I have on me then. And,
Yeah.
all right. So I step forward up to the guards.
And I talk to Zash. I say, do you want me to try and put it in the bush, or do you want us both to do it?
Depends. Is it a sleight of hand or a stealth check?
That's a little bit meta, but
That's a little meta, dude.
It would be you guys should sort of feel like what you're comfortable with you should do, and you will see what is picked. But I'm pretty sure that they did say 5. I would like to point that out.
I thought you.
Yeah, where did you guys?
Yeah, I thought it was 5.
Well,
You
I
said
thought
4
just
earlier,
said, yeah,
just now.
Today. Yeah.
You said it's 500 gold for a pickup, which is 4
Yeah.
Oh,
vials.
did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's canon now.
That's a lot of land, man. I meant 5. I was thinking 5. I said 4. You could have just as easily just had Justin hand it to you while
Sure.
Jax hand it to Zash while you guys were far enough that while Jax saw them, but the guards didn't see any of you really approaching.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, it was meant to be 5 because it's 500 gold. It's 100 a potion.
100 gold apiece, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay.
Because I was even doing that math. I'm like 100 a potion, yeah. And I didn't say that out loud, but that was in my head, and I just misspoke. I apologize. My bad, everyone.
You're good.
I would like to walk towards the guards, but like at an angle so that if they look at me, it's like away from, not like directly at them, but like to the side, so that if they look at me, they're looking away from the bush.
Okay.
By the way, were we just like standing there in a huddle right in front of them and then just break off and go there?
Yeah, how did you guys debate all this? That's a good question, because that
All
would
right.
make a difference.
So Jax notices the guards. I stop everybody, take a few steps back. I tell them what's going on. I hand my potion to Zash. And then I'm like, I'll distract them. You guys do your thing. And then he pushes me forward. And boom.
Again, there's really just the gate. Right to the left as you walk up to it is the letterbox. And right behind that is the
Shrubbery?
that opens up.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 10 feet of stone from the gate entrance. That's about 3 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 2 guards are right there. So there's really one entrance, so unless you're hopping over the fence, going at an angle is a bit out of the ordinary.
I just assumed like it was like open because the guards were up in there.
Fair. Yeah, it's again a little walkway, and that's all like bushes and stuff like that, homegrown not potted plants, but like a little gardening area out there too. But
Okay.
Is the shrub accessible from the street, or do we have to go in to get to it?
From the sidewalk, actually. There's all of this is you guys are walking up the street again, and it's house on your left and right, house, and then there's sort of an opening where the road is at a T intersection and then across the street there is that little house. So you guys are walking on the right-hand side of the sidewalk, walking up along, and you guys got across the street and go across to the sidewalk there before you can go up the steps to the home.
Okay, serious question. Do we think we could take them? Like,
I did roll a natural 20. Do I think we could take these guys?
A natural 20 on what? I mean, we'll just say base intelligence. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure they're 2 guards, 10 hit points apiece.
I don't think a paladin would be on board with just killing some guards, but
10 everything in like.
You did cut a dude in half. I'd say your morality's a little bit.
Yeah, let's be fair. Fighting against people, you guys are awesome.
They were attacking the little old lady.
Yeah.
I was defending.
All right. Well,
acting heroically.
okay, so assuming this is kind of like happening in the moment, like you're saying that you wouldn't attack them, right?
No, these are just guards doing their job.
Okay. I'm gonna lean into Tamira and say, "Do you think we could take them?"
I don't really want to be on the town's wanted list right now. It's not my thing.
What if we just like?
Goody two shoes. I'm already on the wanted list.
What if we like sit somewhere and just kind of like watch and see if they leave or?
Well, I was trying to look, like, just as a little bit of meta. I've got the minor illusion spell, and I was trying to see if I could use that to like create an illusionary fire, like on the shrub, and scare them away. But I can create either a sound or an image. I can't create both. And I feel like creating a fire that doesn't make any noise or anything would be pretty easy to figure out.
You could
So I'm not sure
make
that would be
the noise come from down the street and asking guards to help.
What if you made it come from
That's
within the house? They have to run in, and then someone can run up real quick, throw the stuff in the bush, and then we can get out.
The other question is, though, if there's guards covering this area, would they even hold up their end of the bargain at that point? Because it sounds like they're trying to catch whoever is doing it.
Right.
We don't
That's
even know
true.
what's going on.
We have no idea what's
Right.
going on.
I do have a question for the DM to
You guys
get
have
to.
been standing in the street for a little bit, making all of these discussions. By the way, people are sort of walking past you and looking at you a bit odd.
Great.
But a question about the shrub though, is it like to actually do the drop? Does it like how would that work? Could you just like do it as you walk by, or would you actually physically have to open the secret and do it?
You actually have to like lift, like grab onto the shrub a little bit and just like lift up, but it opens up toward further to the left away from the sidewalk, and then you could shove things in and then close it up real quick. I mean, technically it would only take a few seconds, but you probably would need a bit of a distraction, but you wouldn't need to walk far in off the sidewalk. Because again,
Okay.
it's sidewalk and the gate, and then right there is that letterbox, and then right there the very first shrub, which Zash has seen many times and done many times. You just and close.
All right.
But you said I've never seen these guards before, so they wouldn't, like, if I walked up there and was like, "Hey, I'm here on a mission," like they wouldn't know who I am.
No, they would not.
I have a plan. How about Jax goes up and talks to the guards? Since we've been standing here in the street for a really long time, we can just say, my friends and I were looking for directions, because we could be debating about directions standing here in the street looking like idiots. And Zash can go with me. I can lift up the shrub, and he can be kind of like a shield in a way.
Well,
Just a bit of an obstruction. Would that work?
that was the original sort of plan, but I was told the gate was closed, so I'd have to like jump over the gate.
No, the gate is not closed again. But if you were coming in at an angle, you would have had to jump over the fence, because it's like fenced all the way around.
No.
the house except
Like-
the gate.
Like I want to walk through the gate and then walk at the guards,
Yeah.
like at an angle to avert their eyes from the shrub. So like I wouldn't
So
walk
you're gonna
directly
walk
at
through
them.
the gate, walk over into the garden, and then walk toward the guards.
Like, all right, this is really difficult
He
to
wants
explain,
to.
I
He
guess.
basically wants their attention looking away from the shrub.
Yeah, drawn away from the shrub. So I'd like stand over here and just start doing jumping jacks or something, like, I don't know, just to like make them look at me rather than the
Jumping
shrub.
jacks.
I invented them.
It's not a terrible plan. But then do you need all of the vials?
Well, if need be, you could, because he already gave you one, so you have 3 and I have 2.
Right.
So I could
we
do
don't
my
want to send
2
2
and then
people
you
there
can
because
feed
that's 2
them to me.
checks. So, yeah, I just give them all to
Then
you.
I could hold all of them, yeah.
But does she know how to open the shrub and all that?
Isn't it just pulling it up?
What have we been told
Alright.
in game how to do it?
Well, he knows how to do it, so he would be right there with me to tell me how to do it.
I just feel like 2 people going up there is going to be harder to. I mean, I can do it. Your stealth is probably better, but
Okay, there you
Or sleight of
can
hand.
sort of see.
Yeah.
Is
I want
the shrub and then the steps, and then the 2 guards are standing right there and there. But what you're talking about is walking like over this way
to. Yes.
and then going over here, which
No.
again, you
Just
can do. Oh, just walking over that way?
walking over
And
that
then
way,
have them-
having them be like, "Why is there a random ass?"
Yeah, that's probably what they will do.
Right.
Yeah, that is what they will do. I thought you were just gonna walk over there and then walk toward them, and I'm like, well,
No.
they'd be very confused by that. Is the thing. So if you want them to get confused, yes, that is a good idea.
Exactly what I want.
okay. So am I dropping him in, or are you?
I'm assuming that your build is bigger than mine, so it'd probably be better if I did it, so you're more of an
Right.
obstruction.
I mean, yeah, I'm like 6 feet tall.
I'm 5'1".
Cute
So-
little pocket rogue.
Yeah. That's actually how tall I am in real life.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
like
not
7'6".
Oh my god, really?
Jeez. Yeah, you'll be a fine shield.
That's exactly how I died.
Alright, so is that the plan?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go hide, and you guys take care of this. So I'm just awkwardly standing here, because that's not suspicious.
Not at all. All right. So I do what we talked about. I'm gonna walk in and then go at an angle.
All right. You're the first.
I guess
one
I'll-
to walk in.
Go to the shrub.
All right. As you walk in and walk toward them, both the guards sort of look at you, then look at each other. One of them goes, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" And he walks up towards you and gets within about 5 feet of you. The other one stays where he is.
Okay. I look very confused, like, "Oh, I'm very sorry. I thought this was my grandmother's house. She used to live here. It's been a long time since I visited."
Can I be trying to make the drop now?
You can try.
Oh god.
The guard says, "What do you think you're doing then? Why are you going over into a garden?"
I was gonna pick one of these flowers and bring it into her because they're her favorite.
Didn't you see us?
Picking flowers from her own
Obviously,
garden.
It's probably not your grandma's house. And you just walk into a garden and start picking flowers.
Well, I don't know. I just started doing jumping jacks, all weird, awkward.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
Oh
While he's
god,
doing this, can I try and make the drop?
You can try.
this is
Okay.
not gonna be good. Oh, all right, that's 11.
So should I roll stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Let hand? Alright.
I mean, I have to assume once I start doing that, the other guard has to look at me.
Not terrible. 16.
And real quick, what was your jumping jacks again, Brandon?
11.
11. Brandon, Jack starts doing jumping jacks. 1, 2, really randomly. Sort of out of sync. And the guard just backs up a minute, looks you up and down, and goes, "What the hell?" Well, all of a sudden it's interrupted by the voice behind the first guard, which is the second guard, going, "What the hell do you think you're doing? Stop right there!" to Myra.
Oh
And
shit.
he runs up toward you, Myra. I want everyone to roll.
God damn it.
damn it!
This is all going tits up. Can I do
Well,
something?
now I roll well.
Natural 20
18.
again. What the hell?
Oh my god! I rolled an 18.
Why couldn't this have happened?
Because I'm still
last week?
nearby. Am I part of this initiative or anything? Like, I was gonna help.
You are part of this initiative, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You're still there too. You were sort of guarding a little bit, but it just the guard's perception was 19, so plus 2.
Okay. So that's 22, a natural 20, but
Natural
22
20.
total.
And then what was yours, Brandon? Because it was a natural 20. What was your bonus?
That's -1, so 19.
Okay. So. And, oh my gosh, Rachel, you also had, what was that again?
And 18.
18. Wow, you guys did really good.
Did I get the bottles into the drop zone though?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Is it-
successfully
okay.
dropped them in there, and it wasn't until, like, after you were closing it that the guard yelled, "Stop right there!" But you got up, and you turn around as you see the guards running at you. The first guard, I should say. He's just running at you with an angry look on his face, but he just told you to stop, so it is Zash. Zash, what kind of approach would you like to take? Diplomatic, or... This should be interesting.
How close am I?
You were, like, within 5 feet in front of Myra, blocking her a little bit, right?
I didn't go up there with him. I was hiding
Oh,
because I didn't want to be awkward. Like, I didn't want to awkwardly be standing there, but I don't know where I would have been hiding.
Yeah, there's not really many places. You could just been hiding in the crowd, we'll say. Again, people are sort of walking by, not many, but they wouldn't assume that you're part of the duo, considering that you're outside, so...
Okay, so how far away is that?
Because they never noticed you guys while you were all talking in a group. I'd say about... Which, in fact, I should actually go ahead and set up then a duel for this, considering. So, everyone, please bear with me for about 1 minute while I do that. Please stand by. Right.
Can you tell me how far away I am so I can plan out while you're doing that?
Yeah. You would be about, I want to say, I hate to say it, but about 35 feet away. Well,
And how far?
Oh,
is-
that's fine.
Yeah. How far away is the guard from me?
Oh, because I did that. Gotcha.
I have to run and get a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The guard is... He ran up in his sort of before action, before everyone else rolled initiative. He's still about 15, 20 feet away from you. Or no, the porch I said runs about 10 feet. He's like 5 feet away from you.
Well, I kind of have a plan.
Well, in that case, then these cannot be 5 feet.
I mean, I don't know what I was going to do before the initiative started. Now it wouldn't work because they wouldn't get distracted.
I'm gonna
I
try and bullshit my way through this.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to go bad so quickly. I thought I'd have a chance to act.
My
neither.
bad. I'm not a great performer. Even though
Says the
I
inventor of jumping jacks.
well, I actually have +2 to my performance, so I just rolled really bad.
It's 0, 2. Oh, it is +2. Okay.
Yeah, it's your charismatic score.
Yeah.
I have a +3.
Okay. So all these are mouse. But, and hear me out. You're about 20 feet away.
Away from the enemies?
Away from Myra.
Okay, I was wondering how far I am from the enemies.
You then. Yeah, that's it. Yep. 26. You're 26 feet away from it.
Cool. Okay. He's dead.
Yeah. Oh, that was fast. Okay. That means that we can, in a moment, actually bring up the stream. One last thing that I need to do before doing anything else is change it so that the green screen is off, because it would not be very effective if... Yeah, alright. So there is our game board, guys. Top of the initiative order is Zash.
All right, so I'm going to charm person on the one close to Jax.
Charm person. All right. You want to move up close?
No, it's 30 feet.
30 feet. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a DC 12 Wisdom save.
DC 12. All right. Against your spell, correct? That's 12.
It's just a Wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, I mean DC 12 is your plus your spell modifier, correct? Did you add your spell modifier?
I think it's just 12.
Okay. If you have a spell modifier, then that gets added to it. But for now, it does not matter. He rolled a 6. He is charmed. What would you like to do?
Beautiful. Let me know if this is allowed. I want him to go over to his friend and say, I think this guy just wants to see his grandma, and leave. like make them leave.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and roll, read out charm person for me. I can take a look.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it, or not technically. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Yeah, charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects, and the charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact with. So unfortunately, that will not do it. It's not a control, or I forget the exact spell, but it's not like a control human spell.
Okay, I
It's
didn't think
just
it was, but you asked
yeah.
what I wanted him to do, so I thought that might have been the...
So right now he's like, oh my god, these two people are here. That one did something weird in the bushes, and strangely enough, I like that guy who's walking across the street. He's a pretty nice guy. But that's like about it for his thoughts.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to just use a free action to tell my companions, don't attack that one. He's our friend.
If you say so.
That's not suspicious at all.
The other guy's far away.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, let's say, with advantage on
That is still not great. 14.
Okay, that's not bad.
No. But with advantage, it's kind of...
He heard you. That's all he knew.
Okay.
Alright, so it is over to Jax. What would Jax do?
Okay. You said I heard him yell not to attack that one.
No, I thought he was
I mean, I was telling my friends, like, the party members, not to attack our friend guard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were guard.
No. But I thought the persuasion was so that the other guard heard it.
Why would the other guard hear them?
He doesn't. I thought that's what you were rolling for.
No, I was rolling to see if, because I thought, again, that it was for the guards that you meant. But,
Nope.
What would, yes, you did hear it, Jax. What would you like to do?
Okay. And how far away is the other guard?
The other guard is like 10, 12 feet away.
Okay. I want to go like right up on him, and
Oh no.
I just want to try and knock him out.
No. Oh god.
What?
Okay, well, as you try and do that, it's considering moving out of this area,
Mm-hmm.
he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
But he's
Okay.
friendly.
A sort of.
Towards
He's
you.
friendly toward you. Yeah, I would like to point that out. He's friendly toward you, toward a stranger walking down the sidewalk. But
All right.
yeah, no. The only thing that the thing charms for is you. My goodness, camera so good. Oh, that's quick, I guess. So he's gonna try and actually use grapple as not like me, you know what?
You can turn off the autofocus.
Considering everything, he's gonna try and grapple because
Okay.
I rolled to see if he would be able to grapple as an attack instead of taking a swing at you. And he rolled 18 for that. So his attack then, plus his strength against your dexterity, so 16. Go and make a
And-
dexterity roll.
Great. Nope. Natural 1.
Natural 1. As you, a dragonborn,
Mm-hmm.
begin to just walk away from him. He's like, "Where do you think you're going?" And immediately takes your arm and brings you in and is just holding you with your arms behind your back now.
I just want to see my grandmother.
I love it. I just want to see my grandma. Myra, what would Myra like to do?
I can
Okay.
talk freely, can't I?
Well, just wait for a second. I'm gonna come out and I say,
During your turn and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, wait. This is all. I'm so sorry. And I show my ring that has my ring of power, and I say, I lost my ring last night while I was out walking, and we didn't think you would let me come and search for it. So, my friend over here, he's a bit touched. I apologize. I just came to look for my ring.
You cannot see the grin on my face, but I love that so much. Oh my
That's
god.
why I didn't want y'all to attack anybody.
They didn't technically. They did good.
I know, that's why I'm glad you failed that grapple check.
Do
Wow.
us a favor. Go ahead and make a deception check. Or yeah.
My specialty. Ooh, 8 plus 7.
Oh, okay, yeah. They rolled. Yep.
So a 15.
Guard. Why didn't you just say something about that? What's your friend doing over here in the bushes? And all the plants?
Do you really
Wait,
want me
wait,
to answer? Or?
Wait, which friend? Me?
Well,
Him.
Oh. I told him to wait outside. I said that I would look myself, but as I said, he's a bit touched. He went off on his own. He really wants to see his grandmother. And she did have a house that was very similar to this one. But it's about 3 towns over. I'm so sorry.
The guard says, well, if this isn't his grandmother's house, then how did you lose your ring here?
I was walking by last night.
Oh, you just happened to lose your ring at a place that looks eerily similar to his grandma's house.
To be fair, this architecture is not very uncommon, at least where he's from.
This is a bit of a Stepford house, I must say.
You have your ring then?
Yes, I do. I'm very glad to have it back.
Well, be sure you are on your way. The Lord of Silent Drew himself is in this house meeting with the actual owner of it. So if you wouldn't mind, get the hell out of here.
I am terribly sorry. And I go over to Jax and I grab his arm and we go.
The guard, of course, lets go of the grapple. As they walk back up to the steps, the one guard, then who very abruptly put it, goes, fucking commoners.
And as we walk back to at least just keep trying to sell it, I say, now Jax, what did I tell you about wandering off?
and I just say, Grandma!
It's okay, it's okay. And I walk him out.
Alright.
And I wave goodbye to the other one, that's my friend.
Yeah, he thinks you're awesome. He's just like, wow, that guy, he looks really cool. He looks really cool.
To be fair, you look really cool.
It's true, I do. But once we get out of range, I wanna talk to my buddies a little bit. So did you guys hear that that's what was it, the Lord of
Well, no, the Lord
Town?
was visiting the person who was in there.
Yeah, the Lord is visiting the person that lives there. I've never met who sends me on these missions. Something makes me still. I think we might be able to get away with it while one of them is charmed. But I can't do it alone.
Well, I don't think that would be a very smart idea, considering they think the two of us, they don't really like us. They like you through magical means.
Do any of us know anything about the Lord?
You guys... I want everyone to make a history check.
4.
9.
My phone's being annoying, sorry.
No problem.
13.
13. So, Zash is really the only one who knows a bit about it, that the history of Silent Drew, it being brought up from the people who didn't make their way up to Krisa, and the people who, out of work, he wanted to go a bit more cloak and dagger with their means. There's no proper democracy set up here. In fact, the entire area is a bit lost on Lord Eowyn, who is the current elected king of the Citadel and of Valkyrie. The Lord is more set up as a pirate code type given name to often be businessmen who are it's like the king of Las Vegas, the people who are best at doing the under the table deals are often given that title. But as the current elected things go, again, first off, there's no control by all of Valkyrie really over the town, and the Lord is just a given title as well. He's just like the best businessman in the area, whereas he's not really the one who runs Silent Drew, but he is up there, sort of like the treasurer of Silent Drew, I should say.
Okay. He just basically he feels like something is up with this. Like there's never been guards here before. The fact that he's always come up to this house and it's always seemed vacant. But you drop something off and then 3 days later there's money there. But now like something's up and like there's people in the house and it's super shady and like it was supposed to be a drop right now, but they have it guarded and like are stopping anyone that comes up. It's just like it's really suspicious. And he wants to make sure that his career opportunities are protected. If there's a situation where sometimes I just explain things because the voice kind of hurts. If there's a situation where we might not get paid or something, he wants to make sure that there's some leverage there. So like even though we got out of there clean, he kind of wants to go around and like maybe snoop around the house a little bit, like from the back maybe, where we might not be seen. I don't know what the setup is exactly. If we'd be able to like sneak around to to a different entrance or to a window or something without being seen.
You could try looking around and make perception checks, but do you relay this information to the rest of the group?
Yeah, it was kind of an explanation to everyone.
Oh.
Because I don't want to have the conversation, because like I said, the voice can hurt sometimes.
Oh, gotcha.
But
okay. How does
for Zash to be worried, I'm worried. He seemed like a pretty I don't care about anything guy up until now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not really too
I'm worried about
keen
my own hide and my own, dollar. And I guess to a lesser extent, you guys getting paid, but...
Yeah, if those guys are going to keep us from getting paid, then I will have none of that.
If they're up to no good, I will not have any of that.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't want us to make the drop, it seemed, so... I don't know if they were going to put our money in the shrub either.
By the way, Zash, do you know what's actually in the vials?
Yeah. I might.
Does he?
Do you? I mean, I kind of assumed like he did, but he did it anyway.
Yeah, I
but he's
think
trying to
Zash-
kind of play coy.
I think Zash definitely knew.
Is it delicious?
No. If I see you with that potion anywhere near your mouth, you'll be in big trouble. I guess you'll be dead.
Yeah. How do you know?
I tested it out.
On what?
Don't worry, it was a field rat.
You might want to turn the music down a little bit, by the way.
I just read that, yep.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you so much for the letting us know, Rebecca.
You killed a rat, and I'm the evil one.
Do you know the life expectancy of rats in the forest? A hawk was going to get it the next day anyway.
Okay, way to justify your actions, I guess. But knowing what you now know, do you want to help me with this or not?
I'll help.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, I don't really have a liking for the person who's doing this. It's one of the only reasons why I actually agreed.
It's always pretty iffy on it myself, but, as long as the money was good. Now I'm not even sure about that, so... I guess it's as good a time as any to check this out, especially where we've got one of them on the inside on our side.
How long does charm person last?
An hour.
Again,
Okay.
though, it's not really on your side. He's just not gonna really attack you until you attack him.
I have a plan for that, though.
Okay.
So the idea is to get within range, because I assume we're still just in the crowd right now, which you said was 25 feet away.
Okay.
To get in range.
Well, you guys get out of their line of sight, right? Or have you stayed in their line of sight?
Well, I assumed we got out of their line.
I
of
assumed
sight.
we
Yeah,
got
the
out.
crowd wasn't in the line of sight, though, was it?
It's not a crazy crowd again, though. It's like there are people traveling and walking by here and there, but it's Silent Drew. A lot of the families, again, now at this time of day are going back into their homes. Only people coming out are more so sketchy types. And the streets are a bit barren at the moment, as opposed to what they normally are. There's an occasional carriage that runs by, and maybe two people in your view at any given time, walking around.
Okay. Well, if I wanted to take kind of a long way around, to the back of the house where they wouldn't see anything.
Yeah, you definitely could. The street down the way turns around a corner where, after a while of just an open plot, and the street turns, and then you can follow that down a bit, walk up sort of the back of the open plot to that area.
Okay.
You could definitely do that.
Cool. Then we do that, and I use minor illusion to create a sound off in the distance that is Zash's voice saying, "Help! There's someone attacking me, help!" To lure them away.
Okay.
Because the one's friendly. He's going to want to help.
He is friendly toward you. He's never heard you speak before, though. So
Yeah, he did. Because I told our friends not to attack him.
That's true, but
Because he's our friend.
that is true. Let me go ahead and get this set up again.
I don't know it'd be a combat.
Of course, as always, I'm gonna leave it up to the roll of the dice. But yeah. How's that look good? Alright. Almost did it.
I have a feeling we're going off book a little bit.
No, just me. Okay. Do then is no wonder. Yeah, you guys can't really see. So.
No, but we know where we are.
No, it would be more sense if you guys were. So, for right now, we'll say that this blue guy is sort of the one code. Off a bit this way, correct? Okay. Again, to be changing it. Sorry, all my viewers, which is probably just Rebecca right now. But I still apologize. Most definitely considering our faithful watcher. Alright. So, here's the layout then of it as you guys come up along the way. What exactly do you have the minor illusions say?
You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration, which
Yes.
is 1 minute.
Sorry, yes. I mean, what does the image that you're projecting, what does it say? Like, what are you saying?
It shouts out, help me, I'm being attacked. Help me. Kind of just, those general... I don't know if it has to vamp for a minute, but...
Yeah. Alright, well that's a natural 20.
Oh.
We'll say it's at disadvantage, though, because he is, whatchamacallit, charmed.
Yeah.
And technically it's against, so... 17. 2. However... the guy goes... That sounds bad over there. That's that guy that I really liked. Oh well, I have a duty. I have to stand here as this other guy goes, no! And he goes running out to help from where the illusion came from. So, in fact, I want everyone to roll a stealth check, actually.
Oh god.
He's pretty distracted.
Well,
11.
Mm?
That dice is going away.
6.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
What is it, Brandon?
1.
A 1!
Oh my god.
As he goes
I rolled the
running
best this
toward
time.
the minor illusion. He just, out of the corner of his eye, catches as he goes past this corner, he catches that somewhat crazed Dragonborn. And he...
I thought we were on the back of the house.
Did you guys decide to go around the back?
Yeah.
I said the back.
There, yeah. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. He does not see you. However, with that stealth check, let's see who it would be. Because someone definitely sees you with a 1. Okay.
Everyone sees you.
No. So, apologies about that. He continues to run. He feels terrible for the guy who is, he has heard the voice of, but never really had an affiliation or feeling towards until now, when he heard him crying out for help, where in a panic he had to go rushing towards, as you guys continue to sneak up around. You guys are walking around the corner. Or from around the corner.
We're going to go around the opposite side of where the illusion came from, though.
The opposite side?
Yeah, so it'd be, I don't know if this is mirrored or not, but it'd be like to the left if the illusion was to the right.
How far can the minor illusion go?
It says within range, so 30 feet, I guess.
I don't know if you can do that then. Because you'd have to be...
What do you mean? We're just going around the side of the house.
Minor illusion.
Okay. I see what you mean.
You can make it appear from right here. Or vice versa. if you're behind the house, you can make it appear on one side, but the further you go away from it, like you can make.
Well, wouldn't it just be the noise though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be the noise. Unless,
Alright.
do you mean from still around the house, but while you guys are on the other side?
Yeah, like we're just creeping around the house. We're trying to find a way in, like through, a window or whatever.
Yeah, you guys came around this way
Uh-huh.
and walked around here. Now,
We're on the back, then I use the illusion to scare him away.
where to though? Because right now your radius is
The back of the house.
here. Your radius is this far. So I want you to say stop when we come to like a spot.
No, we're on the back of the house. Like that's where we're hidden.
Yeah. You guys
That's where we were always hidden.
but your radius is
And then use the illusion.
where? Where would you like it?
I guess I don't know how it works.
No.
To be within 30 feet.
Yeah. It has to be
Be within 30 feet of you.
Yes, of you.
Oh, okay.
So right now there's a radius around where you can send it. You could send it further off back this way, way further off if you want to, but then you'd be running past here.
No, I want him to go away, like away from the house.
Then you would need to be off over this way and send the minor illusion that way, or something like that. But it has to be within 30 feet of this guy.
What was wrong with the way it was done before? I don't understand. He was already gone.
Because he went off this way, but by the time he gets there, I mean, he'll notice. If you want, then he gets about here, but that's as far as your sound thing will allow it. That's
But he would just be hearing it. Like it's a sound in the distance, so it would be within range, but it would be like quiet, like it's further off.
true.
It's just to point him in that direction so he runs. Does that make sense? Like when you hear something from a distance, you hear it quieter than it actually is, and then you run in that direction.
Yeah. All right. So he runs off that way then, but you guys are still coming along from the back. From the back.
So there's a way in back there.
Yeah. Here.
Because we're trying to sneak around the house to get inside and see, get a better look at what's going on in there.
Nonetheless, as you guys are hiding behind this corner here, back here, you guys have walked up from back here. You guys went all the way around this way. Came around and came up this way. As you guys are walking up, though, it is Zash. No, it is Jax who rolled a 1, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jax, you. Yep. You triggered a trap.
Oh.
As you're walking up along through the bushes and stuff like that, it's not really nearly as groomed as the front yard, considering that those are all potted plants. This is just shrubbery that seems to be mismatched and placed here and there, which is why nothing seemed too out of the ordinary about it. Until Jack steps on a stone. Once he steps on the stone, all of a sudden, out of the ground, multiple spikes come up, dealing wooden spikes, I should say, dealing 1d6 2 damage of piercing.
Okay.
But you do scream out, and you are heard as from the top terrace, 2 people come out from the upper level of this home, open up windows, I should say, and notice you.
When he does that, can I try and hide?
You can try and hide. Go ahead and roll a
Alright.
stealth check.
Oh my lord, 1.
try and hide, you also, while trying to run to the house even closer, you also step on a stone.
Oh my god.
Again, this one does 4 piercing damage.
Oh.
I would like to point out, in case you have not marked it down, everyone has a minor potion of health. Healing.
Oh, I need to mark that down. It was in my other notes that I don't have right now.
Would like to point that out.
It's 1d4 plus what?
1d4 plus 4. These guys are sort of in the
Okay. So, did you say they see us?
Yes, these two see you. They've opened up windows.
Like they clearly see all of us?
Yes.
Okay.
They have not done anything yet about it.
I was gonna hide myself under something, but if they already see us, then
Yeah.
How far away is Mira from me?
Mira is... Once she got hit, she went running... Where did you run to, by chance?
Well, I can't see anything.
I know, that is the problem here. This is the same width back. First, since all 3 of you came up this way, the first one who got stuck by the thing was Jax, who got pierced, and then Mira, I'm guessing you went more so toward the house to hide your back up against it.
Probably.
Then you got hit about here. As,
Okay.
Zash.
So am I like stuck in a like kind of cage of spikes or something?
Not really. They came up and just sort of, and then like just went back into the ground.
Okay, so we should probably keep an eye out for more traps,
Go ahead and make
regardless of
perception
what's
checks.
happening. Alright.
Or
I'll look too.
technically that is what you call it, isn't it?
Investigation?
Yeah, let's do investigation for that.
Okay, 14 then.
Okay.
Now I roll me as oh god 23. I rolled a natural 19 this time.
Wow, very nice. You notice that
When it
there are
doesn't matter.
there are about 5 more that you see inside of you. 3 of them still along the back, and 2 of them around the sides as far as you can see.
Are they just the same rock trap?
Yep, it looks like it. It looks like the same, and in fact these, as you look at them now, all these stones are perfectly square, and you can see that these square stones sort of poking through the wavy grass as it blows in the wind in the shaded area of Silent True.
Alright, and are the guys still looking at us from the terrace?
They are.
What do they look like?
Guards. They have helmets on currently, and one of
Okay.
them has a crossbow. One of them has a sword. They noticed you, but they
Alright.
still have not done anything. It is still a reaction from Zash.
Okay. I just call out, don't step on the square stones.
Kind of figured that one out myself, thanks. There's a lot of people here. We might be in over our heads. What do you think?
It's a good chance.
I just hate to run away because they're trained on us now.
Yeah. There's not really
Also,
any,
I don't think we could survive this.
there's not really a silent way of taking them out.
No. I hate to only have 1 spell slot.
Do you
So
have any
wimpy.
cantrips?
Yeah. but I'm just saying that that's pretty wimpy.
Yeah.
You do have a crossbow, though.
True. And it's very possible these are more just like 10 HP guards.
Hmm.
Do we fight them?
I don't think we have much of a choice.
Yeah, they
think-
see us. We can't really.
I think they're gonna fight
leave.
us anyway.
Probably.
Well, I would like to point out that you're trying to make split decision combat without being able to really talk to everyone too.
Mm.
True.
Do what Zash would do.
All right. Well, he kind of wants answers. So what we're gonna do is hit the guy with a crossbow with a crossbow.
All right.
Because the other guy's close range, so
Yep.
it's not as big a deal.
Make an attack roll.
18.
18 hits. Go ahead.
Not bad.
All right, and then get D8.
You are dead.
Good grief. 3.
3 damage. All right. As
These ones are killer.
you guys are sneaking up, walking through the bushes and shrubs, spikes come out of the ground. They hit Jax. As you continue, Mira notices this. She tries to run. Another stone sinks into the ground. Spikes come up, impale her as she screams out as well. As the two of them scream, 2 window things open of guards that notice it, and immediately, seeing this, Zash takes out his crossbow, aims it through the sights. It hits the guard in the shoulder, dealing 3 points of damage. Now I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
20 total.
Nice.
19.
13.
20, 19, and 13.
How close to the edge is that guard, though? I feel like he should have a teeter check.
It's not an edge, it's a window.
I thought they were on like an awning.
Yeah.
They're in the second story, and they opened up window things. Like window shutters.
Oh. Alright. I just want to knock someone out of off a second story. That'd be fun.
Zash had 18.
19.
19. And 8? Or what was it, Brandon?
13.
Those aren't actually bad.
No, those are really good guys. All day today, you guys' initiative have been amazing.
It's gonna be the
Everything
attack
else.
rolls, yeah.
This could be bad news, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Alright. So you dealt 3 points of damage to him, and now it is Mira's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the other one because we might as well get both of them have a little damage. So I'm gonna hit him with my short bow.
Sharpo, go ahead and make a roll attack.
Ooh. That's 10 total.
10 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? You know where all the traps are in sight. The box
Is there-
does have windows too.
Does it have a door?
It does not have a back door.
Can I go up? How far away is the
There, the guards
first window
is
or the lower floor window?
You're slightly closer to one here. They're both sort of in the same location. The ones on the bottom are more centered, and the ones on the top level are more so moved outwards. There's a little, like a wooden looking enforced thing that have you ever seen like those gated things that people put up so that lines can fall along them?
Yeah.
It's like a little checker thing. There's one of those that
Yeah.
leads up to the window and to this window by the guy who does not have the crossbow. And you're about like I'd say 8 feet away from the bottom floor window.
Alright, I don't know if I should start climbing or if I should go through the window. I'll probably
Are
go
there
through the
windows on
window.
all 4 sides?
You guys did not see it. Okay, if go ahead and make a past perception check then, I guess. In the time as you guys are going around, I want you to, in the future, make a perception check as you do it, as you're looking for these things. But,
13.
13.
7.
You noticed that there was a one lower floor, one on the side of that you guys came from. You guys have not yet been over here. If you would like to
Okay.
go there, you could. And then, real quick, I'm just gonna sort of mark where Mira noticed the other mines. 7.
My past
Yeah.
from the future was 7, so I probably didn't notice that other window.
Probably not.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna try and get into the house. Through that window if I can.
Okay. Through the bottom right window.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an agility check. And then in a moment, I'm gonna.
Would that be acrobatics?
Yes, acrobatics. Apologies.
That's a 14.
14. All right. Yeah, you successfully jump up through the window. Sort of. Again, it was a closed window, so you just sort of jump up, hit your shoulder into it as it crashes open, and the 2 doors slam against the brick wall along the inside. As you look up, you can see that you are currently in a kitchen-looking area with a open archway that leads into the front room, which has a bearskin rug on the floor, a fireplace, and 1 guard inside on the bottom floor.
Oh, come on.
Okay, well I can't find another D6, so I'm just going to use a D4 to mark that other mine that she saw. And what we're going to do is this. Ah, crap. Okay. Here. It's there. Here. Alright. And lastly,
Camera's too low now, though.
and then oh shoot. Camera's too low? How do you mean?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Like, it cuts off basically at the wall of that house.
Oh yeah, I'm aware that right now you guys cannot see back here, but these will be moved
Okay.
out as you guys continue. But right now I am looking for next in the initiative, I believe, is Zash.
Okay.
Or is it
Um,
Jax? Yeah, I was afraid of this. When I looked at the camera, I dropped everything. Apologies, I will be 2 seconds to get everything sorted in my notebook. But yeah, right now it is Zash, yes.
Okay.
With, initiative.
So you said there's a wooden lattice, right?
Yep.
That is the only way that guy on the second floor can get out?
The guy on the second floor could just jump.
I mean, wouldn't he take damage?
Not with an agility check.
Good enough for me. I want to burn the lattice.
Okay.
So I'll move in close so I can use that special ability. That I can use at will. Produce flame and light the lattice to burn it off the
Alright.
wall.
Um,
Dang it.
as you use your special ability and
Brooke.
conjure up a little bit of fire, it moves toward the building, hitting the lattice and stopping at the brick and mortar as you watch as the lattice quickly incinerates up in flames, and all the plants that were entangled around it quickly shrivel up, grow brown, and then fade into dust as the lattice too falls to the ground. It is now the guard who took damage's turn. He.
Okay, so sorry, what?
No problem.
You burn the lattice.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Is there anything bonus action that you would like to do as well?
Because that's my main action, right?
Is it? It's a special ability.
So I mean, it's just something I can do at will. I don't know if that's my action or not.
Use it. It says action or bonus action.
Could I still attack?
If you have an action. So what does your character sheet say?
I mean, it says it. It doesn't. It just says produce flame at will. Like that's the. It's a racial trait.
Racial trait of a fire genasi. What's the name of the thing in particular?
Reach to the blaze.
Reach to the blaze?
Reach to the blaze.
Okay. Medium 3 feet, common, special abilities. It's a cantrip. That you can cast Burning Hands once for your first level spell.
Well, that's third
Burning
level.
Hands is what you ended up using.
No, that's once you reach third level, you can cast Burning Hands.
Oh, correct.
This is just produce flame.
Yeah. So it's the produce flame cantrip.
So that's an action then.
Yes, that is one action.
Okay.
So you used up an action, and then
Okay.
you have.
Then I move back away. Like, I don't know how much movement I have because I can't see, but however much movement I have left, I move back.
You have 30 feet of movement. You haven't moved at all.
Did I not move in to light that up?
Oh well, you were already. Again, you guys are like 10 feet away from this wall when you guys started hitting traps.
Okay, then I want to move around the house, around the side of the house.
All right. Which side? The one opposite.
The side that we know where the windows are.
Where you know.
Because I want to just basically be away from a window.
Okay. Go ahead and make a. Real quick, Rachel, did Myra point out all the stones, or you said you look out for the stones? So go ahead and make a perception check then. To see
Me?
if you see all the
Or him?
stones. Yeah, Zash.
Okay.
12.
12. Yeah, you see where the stones are. You avoid that one. You continue around the building, avoiding that one, and you're around here to where this window is.
Okay.
Do you want to go in?
But I'm not at a window, right? I don't want to be at a window.
But you said, okay, to the side where you know the window is? How far out then?
You said there's one window on that wall, right?
Yes.
So I don't want to be by that window. Like, I want to be against the wall, but not where a window is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what I'm
Because people
saying
can see me from the window.
Yes. What I'm saying is, I knew that you went around. I was about to say yes, so you want to be up against the wall. But when you said not by the window, I thought that you meant all the way out here.
Oh, no.
I assumed
Against the
you
wall.
did not want to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna stay there. You still have plenty of movement.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't have any actions, so.
Correct. You still have a bonus action. Would you like to do anything for that?
No.
Okay.
I don't really have any. I just have attacks.
You can hide. do... You can hide, use an object, toss an object, speak. You can do lots of things for a bonus action.
Oh.
I didn't think you could hide as a bonus action unless you were a rogue.
I believe that's disengage. That's what I was thinking too.
Because I know you can disengage, dash, and hide as a rogue, but let me look at that.
Hide might be an action, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think hide's an action. Let me check.
I'm just gonna stay.
Okay.
It's fine. I don't want to take too much time figuring that out.
It is the guy with the crossbow's turn. Then he is going to aim at Jax, the Dragonborn, which is looking sort of fierce right down below him. He is going to make an attack roll against Jax.
And it is a rogue ability, a level 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Is it a bonus action?
It is when you're a level 2 rogue.
Level
But
2.
everybody else
Gotcha.
believe it is
Everyone.
an action.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. That is... You can still move around corners and things like that, of course. Or just duck down, I should say. Where was I? Plus 19 to hit?
That
No,
hits.
20 to hit? Okay. Not natural. So... you take 4 points of piercing damage.
That's not terrible.
As seeing this and seeing the person run around to the side, he's just like... And he narrows his sights on the Dragonborn in front of him, being terrified of these people like running up and coming at you guys, most scared of this, giant humanoid with the face of a dragon. He aims for you as it sinks in, just impaling your scales, moving like right between two of them into the side of your stomach, where the sort of four-pointed spear lodges itself. That is going to be it for his turn. The second guy is going to move 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 that way. As, before I forget, oh boy, where did I put the entire bag of these guys? It is next going to be your turn though, Jax. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna throw a javelin at the dude with the crossbow in the window.
Javelin at the dude and the crossbow in the window. Actually, we're gonna say that this guy here is that guy. Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll with your javelin. See start.
14.
14 does not hit, as your javelin just narrowly misses his head and sticks itself into the mortar and pestle of this brick house.
Mm-hmm.
He just wide-eyed looks back at you, even more terrified of this Dragonborn than he already was. Next, it is the second guard's turn.
Whoa. I haven't moved yet.
Huh? Oh,
I haven't
true,
moved
you're
yet.
not done yet, correct.
Yeah, I just want to move around the corner that I just saw Zash run to.
Same corner?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
10.
10. Okay. You successfully identified the traps as you go around. And both, by the way, both Zash and Jax noticed that there was one more additional trap then as you guys went around the corner. And you see him there. Would you like to stay up against the wall with him?
Yeah, just out of line of sight from the window.
Okay. Next
You doing okay, kid?
I'm hurting a little bit here, but I'll be alright.
Got a potion?
I do. I also
You
have
can
my
use
lay on
it on
hands.
If you want to use your potion, you have a bonus action to use it.
Yeah.
Mm,
Might think about that.
I'll wait.
It is now this guy's in your turn in here with Myra in the family room. So
I'm in the murder kitchen.
he moves
With the
from
candlestick.
family room and living room and kitchen and comes right up to Myra and attacks with 16 to hit.
Oh god, yes, that hits.
16.
I have a 13 armor class.
You
Oh, wow.
take 5 points of piercing damage.
I'm out.
Are you?
No.
I had 9 points, 4 on the spikes,
Oh crap.
5 on the
Jesus.
dude.
4 exactly, yeah, 5. Gotcha.
I'm unconscious.
Alright. He comes up having seen this, having the guy run down the stairs and say, "The house is being attacked!" And he quickly runs up to the person they saw jump through the window. He takes out his blade and slashes down as you see Myra once again slowly fall down to the ground. You guys, ground figures, but that one was. So you guys, yeah, if you don't know anything's up yet, but that is it for that guy's turn. Actually, he's going to continue to move up to this window and see if he sees anything. Barry opens up the window. Well, it's not. He doesn't have to open it. Myra smashed through it. He takes a look. Doesn't really see anything too obvious. That is it for his turn. It is to Myra. Rachel, do us a favor. Go ahead and roll d20.
Oh, shit.
No, 19.
19. Very good. Unfortunately, it's not a critical success, but you have one successful save. Okay. The guy outside is deaf, by the way. I would like now Zash to you to make your turn. It is.
Would I be able to see her through the window nearby?
If you walk up to it, then yes, your line of sight does match up.
I don't know if it's like within peeking distance.
You could sneak your head around if you would like to. That wouldn't take up an action.
Because I just figured he would look into the house and see what kind of more trouble there is.
Yeah, he probably would.
And if he saw her, probably break through and go in.
Yeah, we'll say make a perception check then.
Okay. Because it is kind of his fault. He feels a little guilty, I guess. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You see as the guard rushes towards her. You hear the one guy come down the stairs and the other guard begin to rush the opposite direction of where you came up alongside. You peek your head through and you see just as he comes running up and slashes her down, and you see her body fall to the ground.
Okay. He looks over at Jax. You take these guys out here. I gotta go inside and take care of the princess.
Got it.
And he breaks through the window. Or opens it, I guess, if it's unlocked. But probably breaks through the window.
Yeah, it more so just opens outward. So yeah, pushing the wood against the stone in a way it's not supposed to go, it shatters as splinters go flying into the building, and you are right there with a good bit of movement left. Although do me a quick favor and make an agility check for jumping up the windowsill and landing on your feet, hopefully. Or acrobatics. I keep on saying agility,
Okay.
I mean acrobatics. I apologize.
That's an 11.
11 is good. You land on your feet with even a little bit of flair. Nothing too special, but very nice.
3-point landing.
To the guard that just slashed her down.
Okay. Crap, and I forgot I was gonna come in and use Charm Person, but I don't have that anymore. Dang it. That's my move. Alright, so I'm gonna come in and I think just hit that guy with my crossbow. Try to distract him.
Alright. Do us a favor. Roll on attack.
Because she's better off on the ground right now with more people in here.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a 15 just barely misses as you, having smashed through that window, landed on your feet like a badass. See him. You pull up your crossbow and it goes flying just past him.
But it got his attention?
It got his attention, yes. For sure.
Okay.
People on the stream are not going anywhere. Please stand by for just 2 seconds. I have an idea to sort of help our players a little bit with my brain thing here. This guy has been blind, so what I am doing...
Be right back.
Seeing no one, is also going to jump down. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh. So,
cool.
The guard upstairs, having seen this, having seen everyone run around to the side, I should say, also runs down the stairs, and with his movement, gets to about here. Him having a crossbow. Actually, him having a crossbow, he will use his extra movement to dash as he runs through the kitchen and out of sight this way. As that is it for him.
Are there no enemies outside anymore?
There's one guy who is currently deaf to the entire situation. He has no idea anything's going on with the natural one.
Cool.
So, it is to Zash, or Jax.
Alright. First thing I do is use a bonus action here to take my healing potion.
Okay. Wait, real quick. I believe before you, it's actually this guard. Real quick. That was the crossbow guard. Here is the melee guard, who comes up and makes an attack roll against Zash. That his turn, and then after you go is the guy who was in the kitchen who attacked Mira, except I cannot find my D20, so I gotta find another one. He is going to roll for 11.
Nope.
Does not hit. In the heat of the moment, he comes up, swings his blade, and completely just he actually gets it a corner of the fireplace that you're standing by, having just come through the window. It gets a corner of that as it misses. What's the word I'm looking for? As it readjusts his angle of attack, and he swings down to the side and completely misses you. Then it is now to Jax.
Okay. Now I take my healing potion.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
1d4 plus 4.
Yep. And that's 7. Okay. Much better. All right. I also jumped through the window.
Alright. Bruno, you also jump right through that window there. And to your left, you see a guard with his blade now down on the ground, having just swung at Zash, and you see another guard with his blade still dripping from the blood of Mira as she's lying on the ground unconscious.
Alright, I run up to the one that slashed down Mira and take out my great sword and swing at that fucker.
Go ahead and make an attack. I love it.
And that is a 17.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
So we know at least that 17 hits them.
Oh man, this is gonna
I
be
think
a
it's
good
16.
one.
Yeah, I think it would be your class.
Hang on. It's 11 damage.
11 damage?
Yeah.
Damn, well done. Paladin comes up.
Good job,
swinging
kid.
his friend who he swore to protect and guard with the power of the Lord of the Light. He sees Mira lying on the ground, and the guard just takes the blade and wipes it along his pants of all the blood from Mira's body. So angry seeing this, he rushes up, takes his greatsword with 2 hands and impales him right through the heart as the guard slowly falls to the ground, and he pulls it back out.
Kick that douchebag to the ground. Boom. Get off my sword, bitch.
Paladin's still the only one that's killed anyone.
Yeah.
Paladin is just in here killing motherfuckers. Alright.
Yeah. Or like Paladin.
Well, too fucking good. It is supposed to be his turn. He is dead. I need Mira to roll a d20 again.
Okay. Okay. 16!
16, another successful
Another
death save.
success.
Go ahead and make a roll, go ahead and mark that down. It is
Weird.
now Zash.
Alright, so the one that's fallen over is dead, right?
He is dead.
And then there's one in front of me and one in the corner?
One who running in the kitchen along the side.
Okay, so he's not visible.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm going to go as far away from as I can from this guy in front of me, without leaving his sight, and use my crossbow again.
As far away from you as you can.
As far away from him as possible, without
You-
losing sight of him.
Okay. Moving around him, he is within your range of attack. So moving away from him means that he gets an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Do you have any close range?
I do, but they're weak. I have a dagger. I mean, I guess I can. Or, I mean, I can do an Eldritch Blast. It's
It's been multiple days.
not too bad.
Which one's the Eldritch Blast again?
It's just like a Force Blast.
Gotcha.
It's basically like Magic Missile, but there's only one of them.
Gotcha.
But it's still a ranged spell attack, but I don't imagine that matters.
make an acrobatics check to make sure that doesn't affect you, or that you get away out the blast. If you're doing a magical blast and that's meant to be ranged in close proximity, it could be not good.
And I mean, if you don't want to be in his melee range, you could take your action to disengage and then get out of the range. But that would also forego any attack you could do.
I'll just use a dagger. It's fine.
Alright, so let's attack.
What's a 21?
21 hits.
Nice.
That definitely. Did you crit on it?
Nice.
No.
What was the roll?
17. I have a +4 to hit.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah. Good old charisma check. I don't know how D4s work. I guess that's a 2? Well, I mean, it'd be 4, but...
A 2 plus, or D4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Alright. Yep.
So it's a 4.
2 plus 2?
It just looks weird, like, it's just like whatever's at the point, I guess.
Well, it depends on which D4. Some of them are the ones around the base, and some of them are the ones around the top. It's weird.
Okay. Well, it's 4.
Alright, Jack's running up and impaling the guard. The guard in front of you gets occupied. He looks over and watches as his co-worker just gets impaled by a blade, and wide-eyed he feels a small dagger impale his stomach and his gut right by his liver, and just helps you as you pull back the blade quickly. He quickly takes it out and readies his hand on his sword once more, but he took a good bit of damage there. Next then it is not his turn, it is the shooter's turn, who continues going that way, so that's it for him. And then it's this guy's turn, as he takes that sword, swings it, technically that should not be that roll. 10 to hit?
For me?
Yep.
No.
Alright, you having just stabbed him, he takes that sword and tries to swing at you again, but now, not only does his aim is shit, but he's also beginning to bleed out, and the real effect of the stabbing pain in his gut really just takes over as he, sort of low energy, is unable to successfully land a hit on you. It is now back to Jax.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. Would I know that Mira has the healing potion on her or no?
Make an investigation check. We'll say it doesn't take anything to do it, but...
It's only a 7.
7? You just know that she has one healing potion.
Okay. And that would take my action to like feed her own potion, right?
Yes. It would
Okay.
take an action, or alternatively, you could take an action to make a medicine check to try and get her back up to 1 hit point.
Well, wouldn't that just stabilize me, though?
Or...
Not get me to one hit point?
You're right, yes. That would just stabilize.
I know we can't like metagame, but I was purposefully leaving her because they're not touching her while she's down, and she's only one thing away from being brought up.
But I was like thinking as Jax, like I see someone I've traveled with for like
No, you
months,
totally would.
like-
Yeah,
I'm just saying
yeah,
that
no.
I wasn't touching her
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna avoid
of course
touching
you-
her because like I know she has just made 2 saving throws, but like I don't know.
Right. No, yeah, you do what your character wants, so I was just explaining.
Yeah, that's definitely in your character, Brandon.
Right. I mean, all right. I won't waste her potion. I'll use my lay on hands,
Okay.
and I'll heal her 3 out of my 5 points for now, just so that she's at least okay.
Wait, lay on hands is a transfer of hit points? Huh.
No. Based off my level, I have so many hit points that I can give somebody
Oh.
during the day, and right now at first level I only have 5.
Okay.
So I give her 3 of those 5, and I still have 2 that I could transfer to somebody, like,
See,
out of that.
I didn't know that. I always thought
Yeah.
that Lay on Hands was a one-time spell that gave that amount of hit points.
Nope, you can choose.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that a bonus or is that a full action? to
No,
lay on hands?
that's my full action.
Okay.
Having just impaled the guard through the heart for having slayed down Mira, and very solemnly and somberly goes down to the ground, lifts her up by the shoulder as her head leans back and blood is still pouring out of her gut. He takes his hand, puts it between her shoulder and her heart, and bright light shines as Mira comes back to life.
And
So
then-
I'm technically not prone since he's holding me up.
You're sitting in his arms. Technically, you are sort of prone. You're prone.
Alright.
Saying that she's okay, can I just kind of like turn to the other guy and like just put my body between them? I know it's technically already like that, but
Yeah, you turn around. You let her sit up on her own. Well, still sitting up, Mira. Not Rachel, not technically like sit up, you know. But you're just sitting there as you get up off your knees and turn around and just breathe in all heavy and broaden your chest to show that you're this wall that anyone wanting to hurt Mira has to get by. It is now back to Mira.
Well. Keeping up with that wall, I want to throw my dagger at the guy who... Can I peek around Jax and throw my dagger at the guy who is attacking Zash?
Yeah, you'd have a disadvantage until you stand up, but yeah, you could.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, I would definitely stand up first. I just
Okay.
didn't want to... Yeah.
Alright, I didn't know whether you just like sort of lean back a little bit, peek your head out by his legs, and just ding! I mean,
No, I'd stand up.
Just being resurrected from the dead and then just alright. So you stand up full, you peek around the side here and you throw your dagger. Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's an 11.
11 does not hit, unfortunately, as it gets stuck in the wood of the fireplace trim. It sticks itself right, having passed right between the guy who's again looking a little bit woozy from a wound. It flies right past him though.
Alright, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. What does the layout of the room look like again? Right now we're in the kitchen.
Yes. Right now you guys are in the kitchen. No, right now you guys are in the family room technically. A little bit. It's like, again, it's a, whatchamacallit? It's a, art.
Oh, yeah.
That sort of leads between the kitchen and the family room. There's no kitchen table or anything like that, but there's just countertops, fridge, a stove, obviously. Over here is a fireplace, a couch, the door. Over here are the stairs that lead up, and you guys, this is a darkened area where you guys have not really ventured over to.
I am probably to get out of the way of the guy who's in Zash's range. I'm probably going to use my movement to go towards the dark hallway.
Okay, you go back into the kitchen and around here and make an investigation check, we'll say, yeah.
Alright. Ooh, natural 20.
I'm sorry. That was such a waste of natural 20.
I know it.
Or technically with your dark vision, you'd see there's a door. There's a door that again, underneath the stairs. But right now you're very perceptive to everything. In fact, with your investigation check, you hear from downstairs 3 distinct voices.
So this door leads downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, it's beneath these stairs that go upstairs. Adjacent the wall, in this little kitchen area, it's another door. So you can, again, with investigation check, you would know that actually, because you know across this room it's either a cupboard or it leads to another set of stairs which go down another floor.
To a basement.
And
Yeah.
you hear 3 voices, so that's your assumption. You hear 3 distinct voices.
Okay.
But that's where the important people are.
Probably.
Makes sense.
So let's kill this guy and get down there. I didn't say that. I just.
Whose turn?
It is. Well, it's still technically Mira's. You have a lot of movement left.
Oh.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, these aren't 5-foot squares, remember? Because outside,
Oh, okay.
squares. So, to go from
So I had about 15 left.
8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yeah, you have 15 left after movement. Or, no, sorry.
15 was half my movement.
Yeah, yep. You got up from prone, so that is the end of your turn. And it is now back to Zash.
All right. I guess I'll just stab this guy again. I can't really use anything
In the
ranged.
gun again, just shank him.
Yep.
Go ahead and make an attack.
That's an 11.
11 does not hit.
No.
As this guy is sort of getting woozy. You feel this is the perfect opportunity to strike. You go in for another stab on the opposite side of him with your left hand. However, he's able to deflect it. He moves your hand out of the way and sort of hits the hand, hits the knife, I should say. You struggle to hold on to it as it's almost flung out of your grip, but you still hold on to it as he stands in front of you, now looking a bit more fierce than he was before. First off,
Can I try to get out of range? Can I do like an agility check or something to
it's not your turn yet.
get out without
Yep.
having an attack of opportunity?
Only on your turn.
Right, but I haven't moved yet.
You can hold movement as an action, but you gotta specifically say that you're holding movement as an action if you do that.
Yeah, unless you use your action on your turn to disengage, he will get an attack of opportunity as long as he has a reaction.
Okay, so I can't avoid that as my movement?
Nope.
Yeah, if you decide to move, he can still get a swing at you.
Okay.
So what Mira hears is the continuing of speaking from downstairs, and to the point where it's a little bit of yelling between 2 of the individuals. And Mira sort of hears some footsteps moving a bit closer to her now.
Oh no. But it's not my turn.
As, however, footsteps are coming closer, but that is it for that, and it is now to oh, I see what you're saying a bit. Gotcha. You, just to make sure though, you did not want to give him the opportunity to. You still can move, but he would get an attack of opportunity. You do not want to do that though?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure, because, yeah. It is then his turn. As he makes his attack. 19.
Yup.
He deals 4 points of damage to you. As
Hey, at least it's not a crit.
that probably would have
True.
been bad, but as he now getting
Still
a
pretty
little bit
painful.
of strength back, he takes his sword up, slashes it, and ends up hitting the sort of the bicep of the arm that you had out with the dagger, and slashes it open, a good tear across there. That means that it is now Jax's turn again.
Alright. So, I'm gonna take a swing at this dude too. Take him out.
Get him.
Make an attack roll.
All right. 15.
Yeah, 15 does not hit.
What?
It is 16. Okay. Jeez.
All right.
Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Nope, there's nothing I can really. Oh, yeah. No, I'm good.
I'd like to point out that both of you still have like opportunities to like intimidate and shit.
I know. I was thinking about doing that, but I feel like because I just missed my swing at him, he might not be too.
Yeah.
But also, he just watched me impale his buddy, so I don't know.
This was. No, that guy ran downstairs. Never mind. But this was the one guy from upstairs who saw you then take a spear direct in the shoulder, and now you look good as new.
That's true. All right, yeah. Try and freak this dude out a little bit.
What do you want to say?
All right. Say, if you want my sword through your heart like your friend on the floor here, I suggest you get out.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Alright. Ooh, that's a good one. That would be a 21.
Yeah. All right.
He shits his pants.
And then it waddles out.
Yeah. He is absolutely terrified, and his eyes swell up with water and fear. And that's just it. It is now Myra's turn.
Can I still see them, or am I completely blocked off?
You cannot see them. They're around the corner of the archway.
Okay, do I know which way the door opens? Like, can I see where the hinges are, where it opens out towards me or
It
down
opens
below?
Out toward you.
Out
can
toward?
see that. Yeah. The hinges are on your side.
Is there any way where I can hide behind the door, or will just stand where no one would really know I was there and hold my action so I can take a slash at the person coming up the stairs?
The door opens. Right now it's here, and it opens up this way. Theoretically, you can try and hide in this corner as it opens up, and hope that it doesn't try and open it all the way, or to the point where it hits your body and sort of pushes back. You would be able to hide a good bit if that were successful.
Well, I'm not really trying to hide. I'm trying to do a sneak attack. No way. Like, he isn't expecting the attack, so I could get a swipe at him. Is there any way I can do that?
Sneak attack is when they're flanked, is it not?
It's either if I have someone within 5 feet, or if I have advantage, and I would have advantage if it was a surprise attack.
If everything goes according to plan, then yeah, I would allow that.
Okay. In that case, I would like to hold an attack with my rapier.
Alright. So you're gonna hide up in that corner and hold your attack.
Well, could I hide, like, could I stand next to the door, or would that just be... that not work? So I don't get hit in the face with the door.
So you don't want to hide behind the door, you want to hide in front of it, so that the moment it opens up, you have a line of sight on the person?
Or at least, like, on the wall next to the door.
On the other side.
Okay.
Open side of the door.
It's pretty narrow. The door itself, it's like just enough that it hugs that wall there.
I meant, like, when it's
on the other
closed
side
on
of
the
the
wall.
door frame.
Yeah, on the opposite side of where it opens.
Yeah, that's against the wall. It's like right up
Yeah,
against
against
the wall. It hugs the wall.
But the other side.
the other side of it.
Doors have two sides.
I wish I had a webcam right now.
The other side,
Yeah.
once you open up the door, there's somebody walking up those stairs.
No, like, all right. So instead of being on the left where the door would open, she wants to hide on the right,
Yes,
of the
and
door.
there's a wall
So
there, is what I'm saying.
Oh, it's just like
It's a
it's
wall.
just the
It's a
door and two walls directly next to the door frame.
Yep.
oh, okay. So it's like a tiny
Oh, okay.
hallway area.
So yeah, I'll hide in the corner and try and attack.
Like there is the door, and it opens up to the wall itself.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
What about? Okay.
As it opens up, there are cabinets and things along here. A fridge.
Oh, okay.
Okay, those are cabinets.
That, and
Okay, yeah, then I'll.
and it's perfectly flush with that wall.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
are right up here.
Oh, okay. Now I get it now. All right. So yeah, I'll just try and as soon as he opens the door, stab him with my rapier.
Stand where on the door?
Anywhere I can hide. Would it?
Technically, you could hide up on this cabinet here if you wanted to.
Sure.
You're pretty funny.
It would be an agility
Why
check
not?
if you do that.
To get up there?
Yeah,
Or to
just
attack
so
from
you
up
can
there.
fall on your back. I mean, it'd be like so long as you don't get a 1 or 2, but just letting you know.
Well, I'll roll. Do you want me to roll for it now?
Do you want to do that?
I got a 19. Oh wait, no, plus 4.
Oh my gosh, with the most
So,
insane
23.
style that no one saw. It's like you just magically teleported there in the blink of an
Finally, I'm acting like a rogue. And yeah, I'm gonna hold my attack until he.
eye. Hold your attack. Perfect.
Yeah.
It is his turn then. Or no, it is Zash's turn.
Dagger to the stomach again, I guess.
Dagger to the stomach. Go ahead and roll an attack.
There we go. That's a 23.
23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That was a D8.
For the dagger?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. It's a D4. Okay. 5.
5 damage. Alright. Him then trying to attack back. You're able to push the dagger once again into his gut, this time more centered and up in his torso, right below where his ribs connect. You push that in and push it hard against the inside as you return the blade back out, and blood starts to pour out of the wound. He is still standing, but he looks bad. It is now the guard's turn coming up the stairs. So, he comes up the stairs. Mira, I want you to go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh dear. 15?
15, yeah, his passive perception is 12. So, he's walking around, he walks past this corner, and you just, like, literally up against this wall that no one can see, hiding with the shadows of this already dark lit corner of the room. You see as he just walks right past by you, and with his back to you, you can make that stealth attack with advantage.
Oh god, please. 16. Oh. No, that's gonna be a 15.
With advantage?
With advantage?
With advantage, it was a 3 and an 11.
Ooh. 3 and 11 do not hit. But the good news is, that was what weapon was that by chance?
My rapier.
Your rapier, yes, you had your rapier in your hand, sort of a combat style, so that the blade itself was against your like forearm. As you swung it through the air, it narrowly misses. It cuts a few blades of hair off the back of his head, but he continues to walk without noticing a thing.
Oh man.
Yes!
As he continues to walk around this way, he's gonna still see you guys, see that one guy has died. He, though, Yeah, after seeing this, he sort of pokes his head around the corner to see it, and after seeing this, he's gonna attack. Yeah, definitely Jax for 19.
That hits.
19 hits. He does 5 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And that is it for him. It is now your turn, Jax. No, sorry. It is now the other guard's turn. With 2 points, hit points, having been terrified, like you would not believe. And then now with blood gushing out of his abdomen, he's gonna try and run. You both get attack of opportunities if you would like it.
I would like it.
Alright. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Double teaming this douche.
Yeah.
16.
11.
16 hits. So you try and get one more stab in the gut as he's running away, Zash, but he narrowly moves out the way, but then there, the paladin with his blood-dripping sword just takes one big slash and as he's running away, eyes widen, terrified, clutching his stomach, trying to hold in the pieces of blood, his head pops right off. As,
Jeez.
yeah, as Jax decapitates it completely and perfectly with his steel blade. So he's dead.
Nice one.
Yep.
Almost
And
big.
and now
Like that, and now it is your turn, Jax.
all right. With the blade still in the air after swinging at that dude, I like turn it and like
Oh my God.
twist my whole body and just
I know
stab
exactly
into the
what you
dude. Yeah.
You take that blade, having strung up through the air, you turn it around, and oh my gosh, you guys, go ahead and make an attack roll. This is gonna be so beautiful.
Oh, God.
It's like-
Fingers crossed, guys. Okay. 17.
17 hits, roll
Nice.
damage.
Oh. Oh man, nice. 11.
11. Do us a favor. This
Gotta love the murder
Joe,
paladin.
Go ahead and describe the kill for us.
Yes. All right. So after I just swung and decapitated that dude, right? I take my sword and I kind of toss it in my hand and catch it the other way, spin it, come back around, use the momentum of my body, and just full out drive this right through his chest.
As you bring it around to the side and behind you, up against the guy who was tried to swing at you. You take it, you impale it, it finds the perfect sweet spot right between his armor, as it just slides right into his body, as you slowly feel the life and fight just evade and ascend out of it. You just slide it back out as the body falls lifeless as well onto the ground behind you.
And I would also like to take note that our paladin has killed all 3 of them.
Every single kill from the
Yep.
so far.
With help from Zash.
Yeah, lots of damage.
True. I weakened the one a lot.
Okay. That being said, you guys. At the same time, you notice. where
Would
you're
mine
at.
turn be next?
It is top of initiative, or it is end of initiative. So that's gonna be it for that. Let's go ahead and change things back out of the battle scene, and we will have video in about 2 seconds. Actually, we'll have everybody go ahead and take their break for now. I will get everything set back up. If you need to go to the bathroom or do anything else, go ahead and do that now. And we will see you guys very, very soon for some more Dungeons and Dragons. So please stay tuned, and we will see you all. Now, in case you missed it before we left off, and we probably won't go too late tonight because for some people it is later. We don't want to go too late into the evening. And I did not know until, I said those numbers out loud that it was already 8:30 when we took the break. But what happened before the break, we finally killed all the guards who had been guarding the Lord of Silent Drew.
I don't know about
He
we.
was somewhere.
You
the
help.
paladin.
Jax,
Our
the
paladin, the
Bugs
Lord of the Light, killed all the guards.
Yes.
In the name of justice.
In the name of justice. The moment he saw Myra there on the ground, bleeding out, he just went crazy.
Mhm.
So, we know that the Lord of Silent Drew is within this house. The house that had been a drop-off point for some secret passages for multiple excursions that Zashmar had gone on. We are now inside the home in the kitchen, as Myra, having been the only one to get to the door, knows that there are still 2 more people downstairs along the kitchen if you follow that. So what would you guys like to do?
Has she conveyed that there's more people downstairs?
Yeah, I want you guys to act out how you do all this. So Rachel as Myra, you guys have just settled battle. Myra's still actually hiding a little bit up against that wall, and you guys had just killed the last guard.
Myra, how are you doing?
Hold on one second.
Myra's hidden.
And by the way,
You guys don't see her yet. She's
Yeah.
Okay. Myra?
by the way,
Okay, kid. You go
Amira?
check on the lady. I'm gonna loot these guys before.
by the way, guys, I feel kind of bad for doing this, but every time you guys mispronounce my name, I've been taking
Yeah.
a sip of Fireball whiskey.
Oh,
my
wow.
So it was 3 in a row. So
Then I don't feel bad at all.
Shot.
That's awesome.
A full shot. Do that. No. I'm kidding. I'm the worst. Mira.
no, yeah, I would probably
apologize.
be dead.
Yeah.
I don't say people's names anyway. It's not his style.
God.
Um, I see Jax, and I give him a look over, and it's like, "You okay?"
I'm fine.
And I kind of give a little bump on the shoulder, and I say, "Thanks."
No problem.
So yeah, I think there are 2 people downstairs, and I think they're the guys that we're looking for.
Okay. And Zash, you said that you're going to loot the body, so you're not here right now.
I mean, they're all around us. We're on the bodies, basically.
Oh, I thought we
Well,
went
we're
in the little
we're-
hallway.
Yeah, I'm in the hall still.
Yeah, I didn't think we went in there. This is literally right after the battle. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I wanted to loot the bodies because if we're about to go downstairs, we need to make sure they don't have any healing potions or good armor or anything
Yeah.
on them that can help us in the battle.
No, that's totally
They're not
fine.
going anywhere if
I
they're
was,
downstairs.
I was just going to be like,
Yeah.
we should discuss what we're going to do with Zash if you weren't near us right now. That's why I was just wondering where you were.
Yeah, then I'll walk out of the hall.
Yeah, I'm looting the bodies. I didn't know who would come to who, but I'm looting the bodies.
Okay.
Need any help with that, Zash?
How about we just split what's here when we're done?
Like I said, do you need any help looking?
All right.
All right.
Investigation?
Yeah. Investigation checks.
Okay.
11.
11. How about Zash?
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
I was looking
I
for a
can
modifier
help
and
you
looked
out.
down.
All right. Zash finds 10 gold pieces among 2 of the guards. But Myra. Wait, which one is it now? I forget.
It's Mira.
Mira. Hey, Mira. Come here. All right. That's how we're remembering. Mira. Notices that one of the guards has a little bit more about him. Throughout all of his pockets, you find 38 gold pieces. But you also find a what's called I want you to write this down, a blue star sapphire.
Blue star. Doubtfire.
on his person, and it's this blue gem that looks. The moment you take it out of the pocket, it has a little glow. Only you have noticed.
Does it seem
so
magical?
far.
Can I look at it and see if do an Arcana check? See if I can.
You can if you'd like.
Like I notice anything?
You certainly can.
Oh, 5. I don't know. Crap.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Can anyone
if
else do
it's
it?
Magical or anything like that? Well, again, this is where like you guys play as the characters. Mira, what would you want to tell them and let them know and ask someone else? Is the thing.
Hey, Zash.
Yeah.
Can you take a look at this?
It's pretty. Oh god.
Do me a favor, make a base investigation check.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Zash, who you're having look
Okay.
at it.
That's a 9.
9?
Yeah.
You know it's not magical,
Okay.
Okay.
and you also know it's a pretty gem. It's a very nice gem.
It's very pretty. All right. So they didn't have like any equipment or other items or anything on them, just gold and a sapphire.
Yep. I mean, if you wanted to look for a certain sword, you could take a look at their base weapons. They had all basic weapons. A basic crossbow.
Can I grab my dagger from the
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
fireplace?
Yeah, we'll say that you definitely got all your throwing daggers back. In fact, the crossbow that missed and hit the kitchen wall, you could even pick that back up, but bolts are going to be a bit difficult to keep track of in the lower numbers anyway, and I'm pretty confident that you guys are going to come across something that will sort of make that relevant anyway, so...
Yeah, I already knew I've used one arrow, and that's probably gone. So it's outside.
All right. Well, that was kind of a bust. Is there anything over there?
Actually, I should-
Gesturing towards the kitchen or wherever you were.
Mira?
Oh, are we gonna check out the kitchen, or?
That's what I was asking. Because we hadn't talked
We
about
can
that
always take a look. We can always take a look. And do you want to hold on to that sapphire?
yet. I'd love to. It's kind of enchanting me.
Don't reward the paladin or anything. It's cool.
So are you choosing not to tell them then, Rachel, about the door and stuff?
No, I'm gonna tell him.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's check out the kitchen and downstairs. I think the Lord and the owner are down there,
Perfect.
so we can probably get some answers.
Or at least some justice.
I like justice.
I look Zash up and down. Since when did you care about justice?
Let's
I have a
get
smirk
moving.
on my face.
Really hoping you're gonna be like, since I saw this dude slash these guys down, but you know.
All right, well,
Justice
Take
is own
note of the blue-
reward, kid.
take note of the blue sapphire because I'm erasing it from my inventory.
Okay. Let me.
Blue
Add it on, but let's go.
sapphire.
This is not a great inventory system.
I keep hitting my pop filter.
Oh my god. Alright.
Sapphire is a weird word to spell. All right.
2 P's. So what do you guys do?
Well, we were gonna check the kitchen to see if there's anything relevant, right?
I mean, we're gonna go downstairs, but yeah, the kitchen's on the way. If there was any, like, I don't know, does food like increase health or anything, or is it just health potions?
Mostly just health potions. Again, you sort of need to eat a bit to survive. So you can try and rummage around for food on your guys' journeys and stuff. but
Yeah, we should probably just go downstairs.
walking through the kitchen, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. There's a copper pan on the stove, but that's about it. And you guys get to the door. How do you go downstairs? Is anyone stealthy?
Lead the way, you're the quietest. Mira.
I mean,
He hesitates for a second before the name.
This is legitimately a question. Again, I want you guys to tell me how you do all this because it's a question.
Yeah, we need a
Are you
marching
stealthy,
order.
Or are you just gonna walk down there considering that you killed all the guards? Like,
Yeah, we're stealthing. That's what I was saying. She's the quiet one. Lead the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, we should probably
We're trying to
stealth.
kind of do that in
just
character,
as-
not just say we stealth.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
get
would
that, I
want.
get that, but I just want.
yeah.
I don't want what I'm asking to be the suggestion that you guys take all the time. Is what I
Right.
Because you don't need to stealth sometimes, but.
Well, they'd be expecting a guard, and I don't think they'd be expecting us. But it's better to have the drop on them if need be.
Yeah.
So the marching order starts with Mira.
Yeah. Can
And
I
then
take?
probably me, because I'm still pretty stealthy.
I'm gonna take that health potion. That's 1d4 plus 4.
You did take yours, didn't you? He fed it to you.
No,
Oh, No, he
Oh,
did lay on
No,
hands.
no, I used my lay on
Wait.
hands. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take that.
And I still have 2 points for lay on hands, but I figured I'd save that
I'm
in
gonna
case
go
when
ahead
it goes down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my health
Yeah.
potion.
That's 2 plus 4, so that is 6. So I am at full health points.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a whopping 9.
And that health potion is gone.
So you guys know the order and you guys are ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be taking up the back just because I'm the least stealthy. So
Okay. That's like, I think that was your second one on stealth, wasn't it? Could be wrong.
when earlier, yeah.
Okay. Like you. To go ahead and everyone make a stealth check for me.
Oh.
22?
15.
14.
Beautiful. Okay.
As a group, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
Saved by the
You
Zash.
guys. Alright. So you guys very quietly open up the door up against the wall and you slowly make your way down the stairs. There's a lot more loudly you clear their talking. Mira, I'm guessing you poke your head out a little bit to see them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
take a
relay
look.
the information. Yeah. You see what appears to be sort of a cloaked, darkened figure, humanoid, standing tall and discussing with another, who's shorter, stout, appears to be a bit of a dwarf, but in the elegant, beautiful gowns that you would expect someone to have the bearskin rug upstairs to be wearing. You look around, and this place isn't quite what you expect a basement to be. It's not for storage, it's not for anything else. There are a couple of pillars with books on two ends, and there's a big inlaid circle with sort of a pentagram type thing in the middle of it. In the corner, you see a glowing pool of a liquid, and you see another little table up along the back wall opposite of the stairs of sort of like a display case with a few things in it. The two are standing in the middle of the ominous yet relatively harmless looking room, and you hear them. Yes, well, the guards will take care of it, but we need to discuss our business now. I have hired you with a lot of money to do a very particular job, and if you don't do it, then there will be consequences. The figure in the cloaked hood steps forward, threatening the stouter one, as the stouter one goes, I'm sorry, sir. I mean, I know. We've been doing exactly what you asked. We've been getting the vials here. We've been preparing them to move to the city, but it takes time to do these things, don't you understand? As the figure in the cloaked hood steps forward even further, as you see a little bit of the light in the room begins to shine on his face. It looks like you can see half his face and his ear poking out. As you see the relatively telling ear of an elf, but the skin color is that closer to your friend Zash. A darkened skinned elf standing there goes, I don't care how long it must take to do these things. It is your job to figure it out and do it for me. I just want to make sure that when the time comes, I am ready to initiate and do exactly what must be done. They'll never see it coming. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to take a shot with my short bow at the one in the hood.
Oh, man.
All right.
It's a sneak attack, right?
Yeah, that's a sneak attack. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say it's not worth it if it's not a sneak attack.
Oh. Come on. All right. A 4 and a 1. An 8 and a 19.
8 and 19. 19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, now we get 2d6. Is this what my short bow is a d6, right? I don't know. Yeah, it gets d6. That's 8 total.
8. As the cloaked figure finishes his
Dice is
threatening
gone forever.
of the noble-looking dwarf, a small smirk creeps upon his face, as out of nowhere and unexpectedly, he's struck in the arm with a bow as he just looks at it. Ow! And looks at you, now seeing you very clearly there with your bow now having shot and relaxed. He's bleeding out pretty bad out of that wound, but he does not seem to react very much. I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Are we visible?
You guys.
I know she is, but okay.
Natural 20 plus 2, 22.
Wow, nice.
So that's a
I
16.
wish that.
7.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can fish out that die that fell on the
Myra's
floor.
22.
I was just waiting for him to say enough information to where I kind of think I know who he is.
Do you kind of think we can kill him?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I just know a name.
Maybe don't attack someone if you don't think you can kill them.
That's a good
Just
point.
you know a rule of thumb in this game.
All right, so he has.
Well, I don't think we
bonus
could-
to initiative. What was Jax and Zash's again?
I had 7.
16.
I don't think we could diplomacy our way through that. Let's
That's
be
fair.
real.
We might be able to get the dwarf on our side though.
Maybe I just want the sneak attack.
If he sees the tide turn.
Once.
He seemed pretty afraid of the dark elf.
Okay. Starts with Mir then. He notices you. His eyes sort of pierce that of your soul as he looks at you and just holds the bow in his shoulder, trying to take it out. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep my range and try and hit him again with my short bow.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That's another 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Dang.
Go ahead and roll damage.
5. Oh wait, no, hold on. I forgot to add. The other one was actually +2, so it would have been 10, and this one is 7. My bad. I forgot to add my modifier. I just did the dice roll.
Okay,
The last one.
7.
Yeah, because I forgot the +2 from the last one, and this one is a 5 + 2.
Alright. As he has the bow in his shoulder, he starts to look at you and he goes, "How dare you attack a drop?" As you shoot another one that pierces his neck right in between the vocal cords and the muscle itself, hitting the artery as he falls to the ground and begins to choke out blood. There, on the ground, dying, he goes, "I am merely but a foot soldier. You have no idea what hell you will be bringing upon yourself. Yes, I know. You tried to stop... tried to stop it." And falls dead.
Yes!
But will you ever know that it was the person you thought it was?
I can always ask the dwarf.
True. Unless we kill them.
You just want to kill everyone now.
Well, we don't know.
I'm just glad I killed something. Besides the badger.
And the rat.
And the rat.
And the rat.
Alright.
That was cold, princess. Let's go talk to this dwarf.
Yeah, the dwarf is still there. Actually, it is now Zash's turn. Zash.
Okay. Well, he's gonna just go down the stairs and try to intimidate the dwarf. Or would it be persuasion? I basically want to like calm him down and say like we're on your side.
Oh, that'd be persuasion.
Like if you're the enemy of the elf, then you're a friend of ours, basically.
How do
Persuasion.
you go about saying this? I want you to play as the character, and then we'll roll after if it succeeds and like stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I'm not calming people down is probably not his strong suit.
No, I said calm down as your hair starts to fire.
He just accidentally sets a flamethrower out.
Quite possible.
Okay, so he kind of goes down the stairs with as much of a smile as he can muster, and says, "Hey, I hope that guy wasn't your friend, because he wasn't ours. But if you're our friend, then let's just talk, okay? Can we just talk?"
You didn't even know him. You just murdered him. He knows some powerful people. It doesn't matter whether or not you want to be friends. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill me. Oh my God.
Were you working for him? Were you getting the vials and putting them in the shrub?
I had to. I had to continue doing exactly what he wanted. I had to continue letting my house be the center point of all this horribleness that's succumbed this town. This once good town, I promise you. But now all of them are gonna kill everyone.
Who's everyone? We've already killed everyone upstairs.
No, not everyone in the house. Everyone in the town. Everyone in the city. The capital. There's no way to stop it. As he picks up one of the potions.
Oh, no,
That
no.
was sitting there.
Can anyone try and stop him? Can anyone try and stop him?
You can try.
Yeah.
I want to try and stop him.
uncorks it and tries to drink it, go ahead and roll a what would this be? Dexterity.
Because we don't.
It's still my
don't
turn
have a
though,
cleric.
right? So I have to stop him.
That this would be more of a reaction, and I want to see everyone's reaction points for that.
Okay.
I want everyone
Because I know what this stuff is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because I'm relatively close.
Which one is it? Which one was it?
it was
Or
dexterity.
dexterity.
Just straight dex?
Yep.
11.
All right. Zash, did you also roll?
Yep. That's a 9.
Oh.
Hack though. I wasn't going to do dexterity, but if I have to, that's fine.
Because we don't have a cleric to speak undead with the dead, so we kind of need him alive.
Because I was going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at his hand, because it's a force attack, so it would push it away. But then he said to do a
We can
dexterity
try.
hit.
Oh, well, no, I was trying to just grab it from him. That's why the dex came into play.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to do the Eldritch Blast then, and try to just blast it out of his hand.
All right. Eldritch Blast you did not use. That is correct. So
It's a cantrip.
it's a cantrip. Yeah, I know. I want to
Yeah.
make sure that you didn't use it because I forgot, or I was trying to remember whether or not you did earlier, but you decided not to. So
Right.
he uncorks it, very ready and willing to. He tries to take a sip.
Okay.
Mira holds his hand back, and at the same time, Zash.
That's a 17?
Eldritch Blast. A 17?
Yeah.
Against their dex of 12? Or what is it?
It's just it's a ranged spell attack.
Let me look at Eldritch Blast.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it hits his armor class, and that also hits Mira's armor class.
Oh, God. Wait,
She's on
no.
the stairs. I don't know how she got that.
No,
got that.
I ran and grabbed his hand.
Okay,
Um,
fair enough.
Go ahead and, yeah, is it damage then? Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, it's damage. That's 10. Max damage.
Maximum
I'm out.
damage.
I shot
I'm
it
out.
directly at his hand, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I know.
But it's force.
But she's out, so I don't know if that still hits.
Oh my gosh. As Mira stops him from drinking up the potion, and his hand is stuck there, you both see Mira turns her head to see a blinding white bolt as it explodes on this potion vial. The blast mixed in with the potion completely uncovers the two, the noble and Mira, as they both fall to the ground, unconscious.
So I'm at 0 again.
And you,
Alright,
you
so-
lost technically because it's not just the blast, it's the poison.
Poison, so I lost
failed
the
one.
death save.
Yeah.
Good one?
That's not just a drink?
It,
No, it's poison.
against certain things, it's a very potent poison to the point where if it gets on any of your easily accessible, if it were to get on your lips per se, if it gets in your nostrils, in your eyes, in your ears, even anything like that, and sometimes if a strong enough amount is on your skin, it will be absorbed.
Alright, well maybe I should have done a crossbow then, but too late for that.
So no more initiative, so I can come down now.
Alright,
Okay.
kid. You get the girl, I'll get the dwarf.
Wait, I have 2 points, so I can put 1 in each and stabilize them. And that way we don't have to waste another healing potion.
I was just gonna stabilize, like you can do
Oh, like the medical?
a heal
Yep,
check.
yep. Let's do that. Good
Yeah.
call.
I'll still be unconscious.
Technically,
You'll be stable.
D&D is interesting like this, because you can obviously revive friends, but reviving enemies,
You can stabilize a creature.
that is
Even.
true. But then you have to accept that other guards could stabilize other guards, which we did not do. And I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting like that.
Well, that's kind of your choice to decide if they stabilize each other and you didn't. That's not on us.
Fair enough, but I don't want to do that in this world, because if I did decide to do that from this point on, it would be very bad. And that's not how most D&D games go.
So do you want to? Would you allow stabilization or would you allow lay on hands?
Yeah, would my lay on hands work, or?
Let's see. Yeah, your lay on hands works.
Okay, then I do 1 point of lay on hands to the dwarf, and then I'm gonna try and stabilize Mira.
Stabilize her how?
Heal check.
Yeah.
So I'd still be unconscious for, I believe, a D4 amount of hours if I'm stabilized correctly. Is that up? I can't remember if that's how it works or not.
I think it just brings you to 0 hit points and you're stable. So like you don't have to do the checks anymore. Like you can't die.
No, yeah, but then I come to consciousness at some point, I believe in between 1 and 4 hours. I think that's how it is. That's how I did it last time. But I can check.
Alright, what was your health check then for Mira?
15.
Mira looks to be stabilized. Her heartbeat slowly calms to a much more steady and reliable pace, but she does not wake up yet.
Okay.
As the guy. What did you do? Why?
I saved your life.
I didn't want to be saved.
We have questions.
None of us can be.
We don't all get to make those decisions for ourselves, kid.
Kid. My lifespan must be 10 times that of yours.
But anyway, yes, we have questions. You have to answer them. You can kill yourself after you leave here, but for right now, we're on the same side.
I love it how the two people with the worst diplomacy than me are the ones
answer them. Kill me.
No, we'll leave you alive. That's even worse, apparently.
If you leave me alive, then I'll just take another vial potion and kill myself.
We'll take all the
Why do you have so many
potions.
vials with you? Are you bad at your job?
He does chuckle a little bit from this. I have all the vials of potion because this is where a lot of them are held until they move on to their next location.
And
Well,
where's
let's
their
keep
next
hitting it out of
location?
your hand, and the next time I won't be so destructive about it.
You know what? Oh, never mind. It's not going to work. This dude wants to die.
How are you guys going about doing this anyway?
Also, DM, do you want me to roll 1d4 to see when I'll wake up? Or would you like to do that? Because I read it and I regain 1 hit point in 1d4 hours.
Yep. You can roll, but
2 hours.
Okay.
You guys are unsupervised for 2 hours.
Well, crap. She's probably the one that should be talking to him.
Hang on.
Probably.
I got a little bit of an idea here on how to talk to him. I guess technically it would be like intimidating him. But I'm gonna be like, You see this holy symbol right here? I'm a paladin. Every time that you kill yourself, I can bring you back. We're just gonna keep going back and forth, dude. I'm not gonna let you die.
Yeah, roll an intimidation check.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Where's my thing? Okay, so 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I don't care if it's a million times that I have to die and come back to life.
Oh my god, you bastard.
He goes, once I die, for once it will be the end of it. I don't care when that is. Just as long as it comes.
Well, in the meantime, you might as well help us.
Why would I help you? There's nothing that you guys can do to stop it.
How do you
Why
know?
Why do you even care? You're about to die, dude. Just fucking help us.
Just because you want to die doesn't mean we do. We're
Right.
trying to save things here. That's why we killed all these bad people.
That's why I became a
You think
paladin.
I normally kill bad people? This is serious.
I want then Zash to roll a persuasion check with advantage for help from Jax.
Yes.
Jeez. That's friggin' 13.
Damn it.
Maybe I shouldn't use roll 20 for my dice anymore. It's not good.
Probably not.
My phone's charging. That's where my normal dice are.
He just stays silent and is eyeballing one of the potions of on the table by one of the stands that has a book on it. He's just eyeballing the potions beyond that stand.
This is gonna sound like a weird question, but is it like a volatile substance, like combustible?
Not that
Okay.
you've known throughout your time being with it. It's not volatile. It's not like nitroglycerin or anything like that. It's just very stable, but
Okay. Well,
Resemble.
Zash is still gonna pick up the vial nearby and fling it against the wall. Just shatter it on the wall.
okay.
Yeah, start breaking all the potions. See if he gets
Yeah.
pissed.
Okay.
Don't answer. I'm gonna break one of these vials.
Mira, in her sleep, groans. She's like,
I'm frustrated right now.
You guys begin to smash.
We were
the
trying to be
potions,
nice.
smashing them up against
We were.
the wall.
I'm not gonna metagame. I'm not gonna metagame.
It's just like, if it's not one of those, then I'll just use a crossbow. I'll use a blade of my own. I'll use the oven upstairs. Whatever it is.
I love how
So
this world
long
has
as it is
ovens.
not by their hands. You think destroying a few of those small vials of poison will be enough to stop me or even them? They have whole vats of that stuff.
I will gladly end your life if you just assist us. Tell us where these are going, who they're going to, and any sort of information that could help us.
You guys don't have.
Once
any
you answer our
sort of
questions, you're free to leave and do whatever you want. Until then, you're stuck here.
Or we can
With
end you
us.
right here. Holy style, because I'm a paladin.
You guys don't have any sort of true spell or anything like that?
Nope.
Nope, I got divine sense and lay on hands. That's all I got right now.
Because that's been like 3 persuasion attempts already
God damn.
that just have not worked after he's rolled 18, 19, and 17.
If I had my spell slots, I would use Charm Person. Do you get your spell slots back after a short rest?
Long rest.
Well,
I think if you're a wizard, you can get spell recovery, but I don't.
let's just tie this dude up, bring him with us. Once Mira wakes up, we'll have her take a crack at it.
Yeah, I was thinking tie him up and wait 2 hours for her to wake up.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just glad y'all are tying him up because that was one
But-
of the first things I would have done.
That's not long enough. Well, we were trying to be friends with him.
Right.
But that's not long enough for me to take a full rest. So I was wondering if I could get a short rest in while we have him tied up and waiting on her, and then use Charm Person. But I would need a long rest for that, which is like 8 hours, and we don't really have 8 hours to wait for this. I guarantee there's going to be someone that'll come into the house in that time.
We can bring them with us somewhere else to a different location.
Can we get out safely? We're down one person. And we'll have a hostage. We can't really fight.
Well, we killed all the guards that were around.
Except for the one by the front door.
Well, they,
Yeah, there were more.
From the grave.
Bring some.
Or from the unconscious sleeping.
I mean, I was about to say that, to be fair. That wasn't all of them. Remember, I had one charmed, and he's gonna be back soon. That hour's almost up.
but there's several
And his friend
windows.
out the front door.
We can go out the
Poison with
window,
you.
go out the
One
back.
isn't the one who ran off. Remember, the charmed one's by the door, but the one
Yep.
who ran off quickly came back, so they're both by the door. One of them's charmed for now. One of them is not.
Yeah.
Have some poison and bring with you.
Okay, so we need to
Alright.
tie this guy up.
Yes, tie the dude up. I want to take a look around this room.
Who ties him up?
I'll do that while you look around the room.
All right.
I want Zash to make a sleight of hand check.
Tch- 21.
Alright, you tie a very nice sailor's knot, keeping him in place, tied to a chair, or just to himself, or what?
Yeah, it's just like his wrists tied together.
Who has the 50 foot of rope? You're using your rope? Because everyone has like 50 foot of hemp rope, I think it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got 50 feet of rope.
Okay. So you use that, you tie him up. To what you said?
Just tie his wrists together around his behind his back,
Okay.
so that he can still walk freely and everything.
Walking. Gotcha.
Yeah. Because we got to take him with us.
Just his wrists?
I mean, if you tie his legs, he can't move.
It's true. Is that all?
Tie his wrists together and then wrap the rope around his stomach. So like his wrists are held quite close to his body.
To his body? Okay.
Behind him though, they're around his back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I'm checking out the room. I don't know, like, what kind of role you'd want me to do, like investigation, or
What are you checking out?
I just want to see if there's anything that like catches my eye, like anything interesting, or
It's an interesting room. Again, there's a big pentagram in the middle of the floor with 2 pedestals with books on them. 2 little table
Okay.
things. One of them had, with all the potions that you guys had smashed a couple of, but did you guys continue to smash all of them?
no.
Not all of them. Just to make a point.
All right, then I want to like see if there's anything like magical like within this area, like.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
14.
14.
Yeah.
You immediately recognize the glowing pool of liquid
Mm-hmm.
off in the corner as a teleportation pool.
Oh, interesting.
You recognize that the pedestals that are holding the books, it is a sort of ritualistic communication type circle
Mm-hmm.
that can also be used sort of as teleportation occasionally, but mostly communication between planes.
Mm-hmm.
And the books you figure are probably pretty magical.
Okay. Can I take a few of the books?
Yeah, you can pick up the 2 books that are in those pedestals.
All right, cool.
And then there's also you don't see anything very magical in the display case that's at the opposite end of the stairs.
Okay.
There's just like some items in there.
All right. And I relay this to Zash. That glowing pool over there is some sort of teleportation magical deal. I don't know if we should.
Would there be any way to
destroy it?
tell what's on the other side of it? Through an Arcana check or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
We probably wouldn't even know how to use it, really, though.
With you being a paladin and knowing what you know, they're fairly common in the area.
Okay.
This teleportation pool they're pretty easy to use.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
There's a good chance that teleportation device is going to go wherever this was going.
There's a good chance that it works both ways, though.
I know, but
So we're probably not very safe here.
no. But I'm thinking we should leave it and maybe come back to it.
Yeah. Part of me wants to go through, but we
I know.
need our friend back up first.
Plus, I
Yeah,
only have
thanks.
6 health, so
Me too. We can't afford to rest here.
no. Okay.
Ugh. Well, I'm just afraid if we leave this house that it's going to be repopulated with guards and stuff.
I'm trying
Yeah.
so hard not to metagame and go do the one thing you guys are overlooking. Oh my god. But I don't want you to waste your lay on hands on me.
And there's only 1 point left, to be fair.
Well, what if, like, a dude pops out of this portal?
Yeah, one of you could like drop,
You
Yeah.
do
and
see
then
next to the
there would be
portal
one
is a,
person carrying 3 people.
You do see next to the portal is like another sort of like pedestal type thing, and on it is just this little sort of switch looking device, which being a paladin, well, I don't
A
think you know
lever.
this, actually. Yeah, it's like a little lever. It's like
Mhm.
on a airplane, the
Mm.
throttle.
Mhm. The throttle?
Yeah, sort of like that.
Okay.
Okay. My suggestion is that we trap this room, take a rest here. When we're all feeling good, go through that portal. Is that crazy? I've been known to be crazy.
What do you mean by trap the room? Like, just like blockade it off?
Well, we have these vials around here.
Mm-hmm.
We can put something on the door. If they open the door, the vial falls, kills whatever. I don't. Get creative.
Get creative. So we're blocking ourselves in this room?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
There's no one down here. There's a bunch of dead bodies upstairs.
There is a portal that leads
We
into
should
this room,
loot
though.
the dark elf's body, though.
Definitely.
That's what you guys were missing. I was like, loot the body, loot the body, loot the body.
Thank you for subtly hinting at that.
You're welcome. And if you need trap stuff, a rogue usually has some trap stuff. Wink, wink.
True. We should also loot Mira's body to find some traps. I know it's disrespectful, but she'd want us to do it. Probably, I don't know.
If you take anything other than stuff for traps, she will be mad.
Well, what in here is trapped? I don't. We've pretty much walked all over, checked everything by now.
No, we're trying to.
Trap
Actually-
the stairs.
Oh, we're trying to set a trap. I get you.
Yeah. Can the
Okay.
traps outside be moved? Or would they be triggered?
They're stonework into the ground. The spikes themselves come out of the dirt, and there are mechanisms that move all throughout the ground. They cannot be moved.
Okay.
At least without spending weeks in order to put them or recreate them where you want.
Okay.
We don't have weeks.
Then yeah. You loot the rogue, I'll loot the elf. She probably wouldn't want me feeling around too much.
Hey, Brandon, I can't remember. Did you have the pixie dust or did I? 'Cause
Yeah,
I lost
yeah.
You had it?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I lost my notes from last week. I need
Yep,
to
I
find
have
them.
it.
Sprinkling pixie dust under the door, that would be pretty handy, though. Would at least throw him off. It would give us an opportunity to jump. But, all right, so we're both doing what, perception checks for
I
looting?
think it would be investigation.
It's just investigation. Is that
Okay.
who's looting the drow, and why are you looting Mira again?
To get
I have
For traps.
the trap.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make.
You said investigation?
Mira. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's looting Mira?
I am, right?
Jack.
Yeah,
So you want me to do the investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 20.
I got a 7.
Oh.
No, not natural.
Well, you find on this drow in the cape that he's wearing a wand, which seems to be sort of a bit interesting, more so than a
Alright,
normal
alright.
wand. You find
Is it a Is it a nice cape?
the cape itself. No, it's just a dark cloak type.
Okay.
It's just black fabric. It seems like sorta like
Or like mine?
this, like this table.
No armor quality to it?
Not really. No.
Okay.
That's why it was a bit easier to go down. He was just trying to be all stealthy and stuff. He didn't expect to fight that day.
Yeah. All I have is leather armor, so I was just checking.
Yep. You find 78 gold pieces. And around
Okay.
his neck is a silver chained amulet with a black sapphire in the middle of it.
Math is hard.
This
Okay.
this is a pretty special item,
Yeah?
and you see that right off the bat. This item, it shines the moment it comes out. The black almost looks white for a hint of a second, and then slowly fades back to its dull gemstone color.
Oh, this one's pretty.
The music was perfect for that, just saying.
So can I do an Arcana check on the wand and the necklace?
You can. Roll. Yeah, roll one for each.
And what would Jax get with a 7? To find my trap stuff?
He got a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 2 things in particular I really hope he found.
You found one of those and all of her gold.
Okay.
Or leave the gold.
Can I pick which one he found or no?
The larger item.
Well, hold on. Do you want me to message you what they are and then you pick the 2?
You can say them. I mean, we won't metagame it too much, but
Okay, I don't know which one would be. I have 10 feet of string, or I have a bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
it would be the bag of ball bearings.
Yeah, Home Alone.
You can use some of them. I don't exactly know how ball bearings work. Like how many can be over a 5-foot square? That would be a you question. But I just know they trip people.
Yeah.
They make it. I think they make it difficult terrain. I believe.
I'd say for it to be effective for a 5-foot square, there'd need to be 100 in each.
Okay. Because I know it just makes it difficult terrain, which reduces speed to half. I believe. I can look it up.
So if it's 100 each for how much did you say? 5,000?
I have 1,000.
1,000?
But let me check what ball bearings actually do
5 by
in the items section.
10 square tiles. So 5.
Is as an action, you can spill these tiny metal balls from their pouch to cover a level square area that is 10 feet on a side. A creature moving across the covered area must succeed in a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall prone. The creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't need to make the save. So they either take a DC 10 dex save or they move at half speed through it.
Okay.
So it covers 10 feet, so you could get the top of the stairs.
Okay. First couple of steps. Or no, you could get all the stairs with that.
Yeah, because it just says ball bearings, it doesn't say how many per area.
And the ball
Go ahead.
bearings themselves, or the stairs themselves, I mean, it's like 3 foot across and 15 foot up. So instead of 10 square feet, yeah, I'd say that would definitely cover all the steps if you wanted to.
Okay.
Alright, you have my ball bearings.
I got 17 and 12 for the Arcana checks.
17 and 12. Yeah. Which one would you like to do for which?
Just in order, I guess. The wand and then the amulet.
17 and then the amulet. The wand you see, it's an uncommon wand. This is called the Wand of Secrets. I want you to write down.
Oh, perfect. It's in here.
This wand
Does it
has
have 3 charges?
While holding
Okay.
it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points to the one nearest you. The wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Neat.
Then the other one, the amulet. It's difficult to tell with this item. You have an idea of something that it could be, something from lore and legend in the area, but you're not for sure certain.
Can I hand it to Jax for him to check?
You can.
Okay.
Jack's Arcana check.
Interesting. Let me check this out for you.
It would make sense if Jax knew this. Do you know this?
Yeah.
15.
15, good bit better than 12. You also have the same suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment you relay the information to Zash, he tells you that that's exactly what he was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yeah.
And so the two of you are, since the both of you thought that could be it, you're both pretty confident that it is in fact the Amulet of Valkyrie. This wondrous item requires attunement. This amulet is made from a deep black gemstone connected to a simple silver chain. If your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma score are lower than that of the amulet, you use the amulet's score in place of your own. Its intelligence is 14 or plus 2. Its wisdom is 18 or plus 4, and its charisma is 16 or plus 3.
Okay. That's not in the list of things here, so I'll probably need that written out so I can add it.
Correct. I'll send a picture later.
I also want to check the dwarf, like just see if they've got
you move
anything.
through the dwarf as he goes, "You son of a bitch! First you want to kill me, now you want to take my shit."
You won't need it when you're dead.
Right. 10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
You find a bag of about 62 gold pieces.
Nice. Since no one shared the gold with me earlier.
And considering you guys aren't getting paid.
Yeah.
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 I thought we were all gonna like pile everything together and then split it, but
I'm just keeping track of the total.
Yeah, that is what you guys said.
Yeah. But then you went and died, so
Yeah,
you know.
Mira knows none of this, and her body's being looted as we speak, though, so...
Well, Jax, you didn't take my gold, did you?
No, I said I don't. I leave her gold
Okay.
I know.
because I'm a fantastic guy.
Who just murders everyone. Alright.
Out of-
I
out of-
know.
Truth and justice and
Out of truth and- for the right of the world.
right.
Jax, the Thug Slayer.
Catchy.
I said it earlier, but it was overshadowed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's good we were all talking at once.
Alright. So yeah, that's it for your guys' looting.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I do like I said, I want to trap this room and have us just rest here.
Mhm.
So I guess while Jax is doing that, because he's got the cool, ball bearings,
Right.
I do want to use the Wand of Secrets real quick, since we're going to be resting and won't be able to recharge it, to see if there's anything hidden in this room that we haven't noticed.
Good idea.
Because it's 30 feet. I don't imagine that's,
You do notice that in front of the display case, you use the wand, and there is a stone that if anyone were to step on it, it just begins to glow. The wand points you right in its direction as the stone begins to glow up.
Would an Arcana check say what that does?
More of an investigation check would, but best bit of knowledge would tell you just to try and avoid it.
So trap. Okay.
Yeah,
And it's you
but
said it's in front of the pedestal.
It's in front of the display case. Because
Display
remember, there was
case,
a
okay.
display case with a glass top opposite the stairs, and then there were like two pedestals that held books, and then two desks that held stuff on them. But over there in the opposite corner is this display case that nobody's gone up to yet.
Okay. Can I do a? I want to do an Arcana check on the display case, but I feel like it probably should just be perception.
well, never mind.
It would be your call. What do you want to do?
I mean, I have better Arcana, and it's a display case with like items in it, but I guess I could do perception. Because like the perception would find the case. I feel like Arcana would say what's in the case.
For the lock on the case, or for the item in the case?
For the item in the case.
Gotcha. All right. You walk up closer to it, steering clear of the tile that's been glowing.
Yeah.
And you see what appears to be sort of a silver staff with two horses at both ends.
This looks valuable. Is it a glass case?
Yeah, the top is glass and the front and side is marble, but it's wooden around and yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like it doesn't need a lock. It could be broken.
Maybe
It's not trapped. It's not trapped because the secrets would have said that.
But doesn't one charge only equal one trap?
I was just gonna say the same thing. Because
No.
only
It says if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand
It
pulses and points to the room.
nearest, the one.
Oh, the one nearest.
Yes.
oh shit.
All right. Okay, well, if I point it directly at the display case,
Mhm.
that would be the nearest one.
Do you expend another charge?
Sure, yeah.
A shiny blue wave encompasses around the glass as if it's the Starship Enterprise that just turned on its shields. There's this
Okay.
shimmery blue exterior that moves around it and tells you pretty good that there's probably an enchanted trap around it if the glass were broken.
Could 2 magic users potentially disarm this magical trap?
If you had magic to do such, or a spell that would allow that.
Well, I meant based off our knowledge, putting it together, maybe knowing.
I mean, if I just burned the wood, it would bypass the trap.
Probably.
Or maybe set off the trap.
Also probably.
But I can do it from a distance.
But how big is this room? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
we have a unconscious teammate here that...
Yeah, and she can probably disarm the trap.
Oh yeah, that's... Well, if it's magic related, I don't know.
I mean, there's a lock, though. Like,
Alright.
all right, I'll
As you
temper
guys-
my curiosity for now.
As you guys say that, the dwarf just goes.
What a dick.
You think you can get in here, dwarf?
I own it, you fool.
He'll just set off the trap and kill himself.
Where's the key? How do we get in?
I wouldn't tell you how to stop my enemy. What makes you think I'll tell you how to continue stealing from me?
Well, you want to die anyway.
What do you need stuff for? This is what we could use to help save you.
Make a persuasion check.
– 19.
19. He goes, the key's in that desk.
Is it trapped?
No, the desk is not trapped. Nobody ever looks in the desk. Although, to be fair, it is taped up underneath. Like, you pull out the desk, you reach your hand around on the top, and then you feel a key taped to it.
Okay. Thank you. About time you're useful. He goes over to the desk and reaches for the key.
Okay. I want you to make a dexterity check.
I knew it!
Good grief. I swear, dwarf. I swear.
I cannot tell
That's
you
a
how
10.
frustrating.
That's a 10.
I can't tell you how frustrating this
Reach
is because
your
this is my
hand.
thing.
You do find a key. It is taped underneath. You take the key, and as you pull away, the key comes out from the desk. That's it.
Alright.
All right. Use the...
I'm sorry,
You're
Rachel.
terrible.
I'm sorry.
This is my thing. This is why I'm like freaking out.
It's not always.
Well, then
gonna
don't
be
die
something,
next
yeah.
I killed the trow.
So
Well, no,
you
you're the
go
one who
over-
killed me.
You go
Don't
over
say
careful
that.
I didn't
not
kill
to
you.
Step on the one stone that was.
Oh, wait, I did
before
kill you.
glowing.
That's true.
Yes, you did.
All right, I used the key on the lock.
You avoid the stone that was glowing.
Yeah.
There, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's a given. I know it's there. I'm not going to step on it purposefully.
You put the key in, turn it, as it on its own begins to like open, and there is this silver rod with 2 horses at both ends of it, and you realize that one of the ends has a button on top of the horse's head.
Arcana check?
Go ahead and roll a Arcana check.
Wow, 23.
23. You've heard of this. You know that by pushing this button, this staff, this rod, will stay exactly where you put it
Oh.
until you again push that button and it will come out of place.
This
Nice.
is exactly what we need for here. So he runs upstairs and puts the staff in front of the door and pushes the button so it locks the door in place.
Nice.
And then
Oh wait, crap! It opens out, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
They'll quickly.
But do I have to push the button again?
Anyone pushes the button and it becomes unmoved. Yeah.
Dang it. Okay.
Good remembering. Yeah, I did think for a second that door opened for downward, and I'm like, that's genius. I didn't even think of that.
Dang it.
Now I remember why I didn't think of that.
I shouldn't have
That
said
would also be a
Could've gotten
safety
away.
hazard.
You could have. You could have. I appreciate your honesty.
Is that an item you made up, or would it be in here?
It's called
it's the immovable rod.
It's a
Immovable
base set
rod?
of rules.
But I want to put these ball bearings on the first 3 steps, and then the rest around where I'm assuming I would know someone would come out if they walk through the portal.
Okay.
Just so we know. And then I want to start flipping through these books of potentially magic and just see if there's anything in there that.
Okay. Did you guys ever do anything with that little handle next to the portal?
No, we haven't touched
No,
it.
not yet.
Okay. Good to know.
Is it labeled
Sure.
or anything?
But would we know what it is because we know?
Nope.
Damn it.
I did that too. I just wanted to see if either of you were curious enough to, push the red button that says "Do not push."
How tall or wide is this rod?
The rod itself. Let's see if I know the exact specifications. If not, I'm making that shit up.
Because
Rod
it
at the
should
bottom
specify if you put it
has a
somewhere.
button on one end. You can use an action to press the button, which causes the rod to become magically fixed in place. Until you or another creature uses an action to push the button again, the rod does not move, even if it is defying gravity. The rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds in weight. More weight causes the rod to deactivate and fall. The creature can use an action to make a DC Strength 30 strength check, moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet on a success. So what was your question again? How large is it? I'd say about a foot and a half.
Okay, so not like vertical door frame size.
Correct.
Got it. Not entirely sure how we can use this well in this area.
If you put it right in the door frame, like in a well, no, never mind. They could just
Someone would be able to
under
push
it, I guess.
Yeah.
Or jump over it.
Okay, that's not going to be useful for a trap, but it is cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Do I find anything while I flip through the books, or?
What languages do you speak?
Oh, yeah. Figure out where that is on D&D Beyond. Found it. Okay, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Dwarvish.
You do not. You cannot read it. It looks quite a bit different.
And that's for both the books, right? Okay.
I don't know where my languages are.
How long has it been since I've been out?
I'd say like 15 minutes.
Oh gosh, I thought it would at least be a half hour. Am I just like in the fetal position on the floor, just sleeping?
You're just sprawled out a little bit with one arm, like the hand facing up, the other one facing down.
Can I see if I can get the dwarf to tell me what language this is? And just see if...
You can see.
Okay. So I show the dwarf the book, and very nicely I'm like, can you please tell me what language this is? I don't recognize it.
I believe you don't, yes. I'd be surprised if you did.
Wow.
You simpletons in your... he begins to laugh excessively, and he finds difficulty saying the word, but he finally gets it out. Public schooling.
Wow.
As he continues, and slowly dies down.
Yeah, now tell me what it is.
Not that it would do you any good. One of those is primordial, and the other is celestial.
Damn it, I almost picked. God damn.
I don't know what I speak. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. I speak primordial.
You
Nice.
speak primordial.
Yeah.
Hey, Zash.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would think that you would, considering that it's the language of the elementals. I should have thought of that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you speak Celestial or Primordial?
I am fluent in primordial as a primordial myself, obviously.
And I am fluid in primordial as a dwarf. He says.
Slap him across the face.
No one cares about you.
Son of a bitch.
Say,
You guys
Zash,
will
let's.
notice I changed the voice halfway through. Yes, I apologize, but I started doing the drowse voice at one point, and I'm like, that's not right. He had a totally different voice.
Zash, let's read this book together and wait for Mira to wake up.
All right.
All right, you
me
begin
read
to
the book.
read this book, and actually, you hand him the book, and there,
I
in
wanna
primordial-
hold it in front of him open because he has a lot of cool shit. I'm gonna keep these books
Okay,
just in case.
hold it in front of who open?
Zash, as he reads
Well,
it.
well, okay, as he reads
You
it.
don't trust me to
You're
hold a
You're
book?
just gonna kneel down, holding the book, like, here, sir, and he's like, page, and you just. Well, I'll tell you what, though. What we're gonna do is, as you ask him if he can read it, he goes, yeah, I can read primordial. You hand him the book, and Zash reads the words. Princes of the Apocalypse. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Guys, it's been like 4 hours. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been 4 hours. My goodness, time flew on this one. It was so much fun,
Yeah.
though. Thank you so much, guys, for being incredible players. Thank you so much for watching. If you are probably Rebecca, hi Rebecca. Or if you're watching this on YouTube or on Twitch, whatever it might be, of course, you can find us here every Monday night, bringing you live gameplays. A bunch of random strangers who met on Reddit and become the bestest of friends while playing Dungeons and Dragons every Monday, 6 to 9 at least, apparently.
Whoops.
Central Standard Time, as well as occasional other gaming, which we think we will be doing Thursday nights, hopefully, if that works for everyone, which we will talk about more together. But we will be bringing you other gameplays as well. For now, you can find it here at www.twitch.tv/TheMajesticGaming. G-A-M-I-N, no G, as well as it will be uploaded to YouTube at TheMajestic, which you can find in the link below here on Twitch, or you can find just by searching TheMajestic, all one word, as well as Justin will try and bring you podcasts with our recordings, which we can now bring to a concise end. But again, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you all again soon. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.